Let's see here. We got the Ahri and Warwick double down versus that Darius Jinx freestyle again. So gonna be seeing a lot of damage going out from that first team. Ahri, a very good self-sustained character, with Warwick, who just has such an ability to get through a lot of projectiles in this game. And then of course Darius Jinx, who I think unironically have a lot of good synergy, especially with the amount of tag out options here, and RedRiotRoss already using some of that forward momentum, tagging into Jinx Rocket, and then immediately back in with that freestyle. See how Gavin can hold off against this pressure so far.
I like what we're seeing. Gavin approaching with that Ahri, but putting it in the back pocket, trying to get some of that gray health back, and it pays off with this next hit with this Warwick. And now you're going to see that double down team in action, or at least how we want to use this synergy. RedRiotRoss taking a lot of damage here, trying to get that wake up, going to spend the break to get a chance to breathe and get some health back on this Jinx. Good hit with the Darius, spending the break right back.
Absolutely. Just wanted to keep that corner here, Gavin. You know, you put all this work to get it. Oh, unfortunate trade. Actually got the hit with the Rekka medium then, but then unfortunately either held up or held forward, and Darius just pressed those big old buttons there. Great 2H here from RedRiotRoss here, getting a great route. As long as he finishes out, should be dead. Spent the super on it to be sure. Absolutely. Spend that cash, get those kills here. Big advantage for RedRiotRoss in this first game.
I like that from Gavin, though, being aggressive with that dash 5L. It's so strong from Ahri, being able to approach with that very quick button, taking out that assist, but delaying the inevitable. RedRiotRoss still able to close out that round on this Darius. Gavin not flinching, though, comboing right back.
Absolutely. Or if you're picking up there, build up a little bit of that blood rage. Switch back in a minute as well. I like that as well too. The issue with that Warwick super is the OQ you get off of it, unless they're in the corner, it's not very good. So double down allows you to kind of cover that here, but unfortunately for Gavin, Ross finally went back in. Good hold up here, actually fell out of the pickup. Sends that Warwick forward, headbutt assist then, but great chase in the air. Ahri's a character who just loves to hang out in that stratosphere. Oh, combo into the super, no break spent, but full fury for Warwick, and I know we've all been on the receiving end of a full fury combo. Watch that health bar evaporate. But Darius has to be sneezed on here, and just like that, Darius gone, but about even each goes way. Fury almost on both sides.
Nice stuff, Gavin. Unfortunately dropping that one, but still getting another hit right back. Ross feeling scared there, spending that fury, but hey, getting a nice hit here. Going to be able to have that HP advantage. Gavin spending it right back. Both players feeling good about this round. Ganyon, nice overhead here from Gavin. Couldn't get that full follow-up. Ross getting a nice hit here in this Jinx.
Absolutely keeps going there, but actually the Super ends up hitting. Look at it, we actually combo as well. Oh my god, that was so heads up from Gavin there. They actually hit that overhead S1 with Warwick, but because of the Ahri assist, it kept it going then. So immediately went into the S1 Warwick super as well to pick up off of that odd hit. Great stuff from Gavin here. Third round of a first game already.
I mean, Gavin showing you how strong this overhead is as well. I mean, it's just a damn good special move. Ganyon, I'm going to keep it a buck. And Gavin showing you how strong it is. Tagging back into this Ahri, baiting that wake-up attack. Ross is going to have to get a chance to play here with this Jinx. Trying to tag back to that Darius, getting some of that gray health back, and getting some hits in as well. But Gavin blocking on that point character, not for long.
Pulls in with that Spear Rush special here. Tags into that Warwick. Great blocks here so far. Unfortunately, does not fully punish then. That Warwick sweep is fairly minus here, but if you are not ready, it can be tough to actually pick up here. Oh, great mash out on the doubles. Oh, gosh, that double overhead too. Loving the defensive team from Gavin so far. Rekka's in, switches out immediately though, just not get hit, but unfortunately, Darius buttons are inevitable. Great combo into that super as well. You have to feel it here, Jeek. When these kinds of situations are up here as well, you may have the character lead then, but seeing a full health bar, Darius on the other side. Oh, but great hit with the S1 special again. Immediate fury from RedRiotRoss though. Oh, 2H block from Ahri. I'm holding that space here as well again. Firing up that Jinx tag super as well. Gray screen control here. Got picked, held him on the overhead. Blocked the break as well. Oh, but no full pickup though. It's such a weird hit until you kind of really farm it out. But RedRiotRoss still in a great advantage here. Chip will be enough to do it. Oh, that was so scary. I think on hit or block that Warwick was dead, unfortunately. You cannot jump against this character when the health is low.
Oh, man.
Fuck as well again. Great throw here by Gavin. There's still a chance.
Yeah, definitely
He
is
overhead
a
another
chance,
throw.
especially with another throw here. Ganyan, a good combo could do it. Ross trying to push back that Warwick tag super. Gavin weaves in the overhead and closes it out in a very, very close game one. Great stuff. Gavin getting that one. Reminder, it's a first to two. So Ross, unfortunately, is going to have to come back and get 2 games here. But Gavin definitely feeling good about getting that first one because of how close it was down to the last hit. My gosh.
Yeah, it's one of the situations there where Darius feels very akin to like a Slayer of like, where it's like, if you can keep yourself controlled and kind of keep him boxed out, you can be very manageable. Great job there by RedRiotRoss here, knocking Ahri out, but unfortunately ends up getting a pick up anyway at this point here. Great. I believe that was the 3M here from Jinx then. Oh, burst off immediately as well then. Gavin trying to save themselves in, but no full pickup here off of that S2 rocket. Seeing a little bit of Warwick pressure. Warwick, oh, great. And I'm loving the use here of RedRiotRoss's like late active tagging, taking advantage of these anti-air options here, but no full pickup because of the Ahri assist. Runs right through with that S1. Such a great tool in your Warwick kit. Being anti-projectile the entire time. But look at this screen control, Jeek, right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get some good hits here, and RedRiotRoss is getting them. Gavin going to use that wake-up attack to try to nullify that trap setup. And oh my gosh, Gavin getting a happy birthday. And it's an early kill on the assist character, so you still get the finish on the point with these overdrives, with these supers here. Gavin looking good, gets the bait on the wake-up attack as well, and getting on that may be it here.
But not quite here. Looks like Darius, one of the higher characters. This is Bloodlust Warwick now. Move speed increases, and there is that new special move he gets access to. It also has the ability to cross you through as well. It's big jump scare here. Great stuff from Gavin so far. And on the 2-way run-up then, hitting both characters. Happy birthday, start us off here. Goes immediately into that S2 super as well. Great screen corner then, and actually to the Warwick as well. Look at the damage on Jinx in the back.
Oh man, definitely feeling pretty good here on the side of Gavin. Ross going to spend that break, saying I need to get some of this HP back, and I think it's wise to keep that Jinx in the back pocket to try to get some of that great health back. Not that you have much of a choice. Gavin beating up this Darius here, needs to just get through this Jinx to take this first game.
Absolutely. Oh, great route so far here. Still the Jinx as well, going into that fireworks super, then should pick up. Oh, no for pickup though. Kind of allows Jinx set up a little bit then, which is nice. Oh, great mash. Actually trades out weirdly with the J2H, honestly. She gets the pick up as well. I think it should be enough to kill. It is. And that is going to be a 2-0 for Gavin over RedRiotRoss, but RedRiotRoss still not out of it yet here. Going to be able to make a epic run through that loser side then, but good stuff to Gavin here.
I think they did the right thing by putting her in the game in the first place. Like, she's going to sell skins. She's going to be popular. I'm personally, from 2014, I was an Ahri Deathfire Grasp abuser in mid lane, so I know all about Ahri right now. I'm not an Ahri 2XKO player myself, but at some point, I think we're all going to get our hands on this character. And it depends on whether we're on the offense or defense sides of getting our hands on her, right? It looks like Chankla running down with this Ahri, getting, what was it, 3rd place in just last week's bracket on this Ahri Yasuo team. Looking good right here, getting this break away from the well.
Absolutely. And what you'll notice a lot with teams that are running this double down is like you have the strong ability to not only super tag, take advantage of some of the setups that you get with these projectiles, but just the damage capabilities of being able to DHC like a lot of your standard tag fighters. So, but 2x assist here. You're looking at 2 of some of the strongest characters with 2x assist. Ekko here, it's always his time, but just like Shanko said, it's my time with that parry here, taking their turn back. Great re-jump here. Should be a full pickup. And not even need the super. Got the limit strike as well. So building a little bit of that break meter as well as some tension meter as well. Where we are playing just over that time winder. Gotta be careful of that projectile. One of the projectiles in the game. Here is a full Yasuo pickup. Should be the first round here going to Chankla.
Strong stuff, man. Chankla with a lot of meter there to the world. Was his oyster, right? Could have gotten really creative here with those double down supers. And I think that that's one thing about Yasuo supers too, is that being able to answer some of the projectiles with that S1 super can really deal with this Ekko at times. So we'll have to see how that matchup comes out. Nice stuff here. We're going to capitalize on these hits. Noelle going for this burrito after, but the parry wake up from Chankla. What a great answer.
Beautiful answer then to that Burrito OS as is preferred. And I know there's options to cover that situation as well, but you can't cover everything, it feels like at this point. But even though we were able to answer back here, Noel still answering with that Vi, getting themselves in here. Unfortunately, does jump in here, gets Furious in the corner. Super scary spot to be in. Oh my god, depending on the route here, this could very well be a dead Vi. See here with the side switch. Limit Strike as well. I think they could have super to killed actually, Jeek, but either way here, good stuff to Chonka. Still has about a quarter of that Fury bar left then. This Fury mechanic so strong in 2x KO. Just the damage out push, the dance cancels, everything around it. Great empty low there, but perhaps fighting the back, trying to get this round back themselves.
The crazy thing is that with how impressive this comeback has been so far, it's only halfway over, right? You still have to get through this Ekko, and it is still not either player's game, right? Nice stuff here from Chonkla executing into that super, and it's going to be the meaty on the wake up. I think Chonkla's been getting away with a decent amount of just raw meaties here on this Ahri. They've been paying off. Noel getting creative with the wake ups perhaps, but Chonkla just keeping it simple, able to get that first game.
Absolutely. And you can find yourself kind of getting, thinking about all these options here. And you're like, oh, well, I already used parry before to get out of situations here. Do I really want to run it again? But Chonkla here kind of maintained the pressure so far. Though they did get a little bit beat up there. That's just getting the health back right in the back there. Great break set up here as well. Oh, and I love that use here. Definitely taking advantage of that break, pressing something there to create a bit of a wall and then tagging out there. Love that uses here, but taking a break sends Ahri to the ground. Baits out the parry. Actually, this is going to hurt so badly here. I believe if we do a proper route, this should be enough to kill. Though it is 2x assist. Great routing into the Ekko so far. And the parry again into the immediate 2H. There's an Ekko down here as well. Hearts on Fire, super then. Should be able to get a Limit Strike knockdown. Maybe even tag into Yasuo. Absolutely. Chonkla incredibly optimal on this option here. Oh, and they are just stuck in. It's like, bro, no, it's just like, let me out, let me out. Chonkla gets a chance to do it there, but calls into the Ahri as well to pick it up again. Chonkla feels totally in control of this second game already.
This Vi's looking good too. Noel trying to show you right back what we got on our side of the screen. Going to be able to take out this Yasuo, or at least take out a lot of damage from this side with that level 3. It's going to be close. I don't know if it'll be enough, Ganyon. I could be surprised here. Noel definitely looking good with that execution. And it was. Oh my god. Okay, I'm surprised. I'm sorry. I'm learning.
Hey, I'm not much of a betting man, Jeek, but yeah, I honestly had no idea myself, too. That was such a close point. Maybe one of the high health carriers would have lived there, for example, but Yasuo definitely kind of in that middle of the pack when it comes to HP of this game. Great 2S to start to stop it here as well. But the immediate tag out here, you have to be so careful when you break against people who are locked in and paying attention. If that assist is still out there, they can reaction tag to your burst. Being able to block it out there. Hard knockdown as well. Tag routing here. I think there should be enough. We do the S1. Oh, even with the S2 super. Shout out to Chonkla not using the bug, by the way. So that S1 super not supposed to be able to be comboed there, but right now Yasuo can for, why not? Great routing here as well. Looking kind of spooky.
Oh, so close here. Ganyon unfortunately couldn't get the. Oh my god.
And a perfect.
Okay, but we call that one the American reset, I suppose. Unfortunate stuff right there. But we're even up in rounds. Hey, walk it off. Nothing but a thing, huh? I used to say that a lot. Nothing but a thing. We'll bring that one back. Great stuff. Nice wake-up attack here from Chonkla. We're beating up this Vi.
And there's nothing worse than playing against Yasuo, being willing to spend that break meter. Oh, tried the wake up attack, but unfortunately gets baited out with that back stance cancel. And this feels like such a Chonkla leaning game here. Noel did answer back, but it's not over yet. Tried to parry out in the gap here. But not only do you lose out on that meter, then you get yourself full routed all the way to the corner. Hearts on Fire, should get that side switch. Immediately into, oh, it goes for the super as well. We do have double down, meet level 3. We do, that should be the kill. And this is looking like a Chonkla sweep here as well. Good stuff, 2-0. And great routing, by the way, I have to say, too. Good uses of that tag launchers. Great uses of, getting that level 1 into level 3s. So top 3 here, folks. Once again, no Teemo, though.
No Teemo yet. So I got some cool teams out here. We got Zex versus Rymo. Now, 2 new JakeyTheSnakey 2XKO entrants, so appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming out. We got Rymo going to be tagging back to that Ekko, getting some good hits here. Zex was building up, yes, and choosing to spend that break as well, trying to get out of that corner, and I love that, tagging back, getting some HP back on this Yasuo, staying on the Ahri to finish out this combo. Now, 2 freestyle teams, you're not going to see any super tags, you're not going to see any double down supers, but you're going to see some mix from both sides. Nice stuff right here already from Zex.
And a block on that break as well. And there you guys saw it too, that ability of freestyle. Not only can you tag initially into that first character, send out that hitbox, you immediately tag back in as long as character is there. One benefit of that freestyle, I guess benefit and a boon, is your character does stay out longer. But unfortunately, hit with the wrong button, OTG'd, and the super ends up whiffing. Gives Rymo the chance here to fight back. Hearts of Fire go back out as well. Gets the side switch here, hope for that hard knockdown. Go for the limit strike, absolutely. Build up that break and a little bit of meter. Let the special do the Oki for you. Just finish the route here. And even though it was all Zex in the beginning, Rymo takes the first character.
Man, on the flip of a coin, and Rymo getting that run-up attack was enough to catch Zex off guard. We have 3 super meter to had potentially spent Ganion, but I don't think we're going to get a chance here. Rymo going to seal out that first round. A comeback round, I gotta call it, huh?
Yeah, I felt like, you know, as soon as Zex got that one drop, then never found the ability to actually fight back and take their turn again. Final time, but here we go. Well, great 2L start going on here. And Ahri, I have to say, one of the best things about this character is the immaculate corner carry that she has here. Great tag option as well into that Yasuo launcher. Get the hard knockdown, then baits out the S1. Wake up special. Says nothing about. Look at that. Look at the aura. They're just standing there, stanced up, trying to figure out what we're going to respond to. Crosses through as well. Beautiful route there with the side switch then too. Oh, but does not get the full pickup here. Kind of works out in your benefit at this point here. I don't think that was an intentional pickup as well. Maybe a miss on a JS2 actually. Oh, but watch your face.
Yeah,
off the combo as well.
Zex definitely wants to get out of this corner. Does not want a repeat of that last game. But even from the mid-screen, Rymo is still able to get some of these hits. Zex has that break. Gonna choose to spend it here. Definitely feeling spooked by some of those earlier break baits from the earlier in the game here. Nice stuff. I mean, Rymo doing such a good job of dancing around. This Ekko has not been hit yet. My God. Oh!
And Rymo just hold it on there for dear life. Fuzzy jumped themselves into a situation where they were just constantly taking their bit of a trade hit. Kind of works in both of your favors at this point here. With that assist then too. Simple run up then, but no OTG option for Ahri there to my knowledge.
Whoa.
Falls to the wind, goes right through the projectiles as well. Gets that meaty S2 as well. Tags in that Ahri, full HP, but great 2H from Rymo answering back here. Dashed up with the super. He'll get the full pickup here.
Okay, we got the Oki after. It baits the wake up attack, or rather clears it. We're able to take out that Yasuo, trying to come in for possibly some kind of assist maneuver, but Rymo keeping that pressure up, trading back some hits. Zex gets a chance to go for that super just to buy some screen space. It does get you some pressure. The wake up level 3 gets jumped right over and the break gets spent. Nice stuff.
And
Zex
what a
still
situation.
taking it out. Oh my God,
gosh,
Ganion. Okay.
I just, you know, be willing to spend the fury there. It's like, you need to understand, like, you better make sure you win this game here. The advantage you're going to find yourself in, but even still, Rymo off to a great start as well. Oh, and there's that 2H again. Rymo is absolutely locked in here. On that option as well. Should be get the breakdown here as well. Limit strike is up the S1, down S1. A weird trade there as well in the overhead here. Great crossover on the J2H.
Okay, good clean hit here from Zex, getting the full follow-up, and you had to hit with the very tip of that stance H in order to connect that combo, so great stuff here. Still trying to mix up on this Yasuo. Getting a lot of frames, earning a lot of respect from Rymo, but may not get that for too long. We're going back to the Ekko, try to get a throw, but Ganion, the whiff gets punished.
Oh my gosh, I just cannot believe they were standing there, and I've never seen someone not match so hard in their life, but unfortunately, here Zex getting that pickup then, spending the full cash as well. The damage is going to be good, but you do build your opponent a lot of burst and basically gave them break at this point. See how it's going to pick up here. Then that 2H. Rymo has been so locked in with these 2Hs. Jeek only finished the route here. Should be a dead Ahri, and it's just Yasuo by himself here, but not too far away from Fury. And a full S2. Great 2H into the stance 2H as well.
Okay, great stuff here. Going to be getting some hits, enough to spook Zex into spending that Fury here in the corner. Gets opened up by that Ahri tag, canceling in the level 3 Rymo. Going to go ahead and take out this first game here in a close back-to-back. No, it's not enough. My God, Ganyon. Okay. All right.
He heard you. He's like, all right, man, I'll set you up with that game here real quick for the call out then. But yeah, really spooky stuff. Kept that combo very short here. I imagine there might have been a route that would have killed. Went into that level 3 right away for the simpler side of it, but at least got the air throw to hold it up. Rymo taking that first game. But this has absolutely gone back and forth. Both players, honestly, even if they end up losing the opening gambit then, oh, unfortunate punish attempt as well. Great to be able to get that started. Got the Terror cancel into that stance medium. Full pickup here for Zex. No limit strike option, then goes for a basic knockdown. Oh, limit strike with the assist. I love that option here.
Ooh. Oh my God, that was some practice Oki right there from Zex. Tagging back into the Ahri, was already ready to call out the roll. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen a setup like that on Twitter recently. So Zex, I think, probably updated on the tech. Rymo on this Ahri, but both players have been so good on their Ahris. I wouldn't be surprised to see a comeback here. But and this is the start, right? Getting some good hits, getting the Oki, and you have that Fury in your back pocket just in case.
Absolutely. Oh, but an unfortunate drop there, just kind of tumbling off then. Oh, but great burst. A happy birthday was just getting started. And if Rymo is ready, and if they're aware, there are some options of popping Fury mid-route to get the extra damage. We're going to be saving it here as well. A lot of damage going to go into this Yasuo. Likely going to go into Limit Strike. Sets up that meaty projectile. Great parry on it then, but actually sends the JS1 to get out of that corner. And now Zex gets a full pickup here. Will Rymo spend that Fury? Hold on to it so far.
Oh wow. Try to use it to actually corner our opponent. That was a great timing of it. Rymo able to take out our opponent's Ahri. So we don't have to worry about that mirror any longer, but we got a 3-bar Yasuo to deal with.
3-bar Yasuo, 1 Ahri super assist in the back, but the Fury pressure is so bad. The more you play 2xKO, the more you start fighting these Fury characters, you start to feel that concern then. All it takes is a simple hit to simply fall over. And Zex here with a great route picking up then too. Great routing here, getting pushing all to the corner. Gets the limit strike for the break, but great 2H in response from Rymo here. Oh, but no 2H though, unfortunately. Actually got him held up in the air with that air fireball. There's a Time Winder super. Gonna go for that full corner route here. Replay back in. Oh, bit of a reset attempt too. Blocks the overhead, but takes back out again. Get some of that value of that free stay at top. A good 2H answer from the stance air at JS1 here. J2S1, Hearts on Fire combo. Should get that side switch into the knockdown here. Limit strike it up again, absolutely. Oh, got a hit on the Yasuo then. Sent it in with that jump in option as well, but they're just stuck in here. Rymo is not letting Zex move. And just like that, this is potentially set point here for Rymo versus Zex. Gets the hit, just finished the route, and this game is yours. And it is Rymo taking it 2-0 over Zex there. Very cool to see 2 different Ahri teams both rocking that freestyle as well. So super excited to see how they are going to use this option here. And it's going to be that 2x assist as well, which is great because it allows Warwick to get some routes without having to spend that super meter and go into Bloodlust with even better Oki. So see if Dizura can use it up here as well. But Jakey so far just kind of managed it. But there's that first 2H to get started. You've got to be careful when you are jumping against Yasuo. One of the biggest 2Hs, if not the biggest, in 2xKO right now. Oh, but great retreating card punish here by Dizura. Here's it up there with the Vi. Take that. Oh, and I have to say, it's probably a little scary to actually run Jinx into this team. Both Warwick and Vi have a lot of anti-projectile options in their kit. So a little spooky there, so I'm going to be seeing a lot of Yasuo probably taking a lot of the mileage here. But Yasuo, one of the best to do it. I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't had a chance to play against this monster of a character. Big fan of him myself. Great catch on that rollout then with the 3H. Sends it into the rock super immediately as well. Look at the damage and setup.
Trying to close this one out, putting that Yasuo in the face of this Vi and feeling like we want to get a couple hits in. Dizura goes for that. I'm going to go ahead and swap these names. Sorry about that, y'all, guys. Let me get these names swapped for you. Of course, Dizura showing us that Warwick Vi. Such an aggressive team. Definitely, I mean, definitely what I would call a guerrilla team. People that want to come up, they want to use their good 5Ms, and they want to cash out on some damage, especially with that 2x assist, being able to use some of those lariat assist calls to try to fish for some stray hits with some of those staggers. Jakey right here getting beat up on this Jinx. Need to get a good wake up. Goes for the wake up attack. Dizura ready to bait it, though.
Absolutely ready to bait it. As long as we finish this route, this should be a dead Jinx. Likely not even any meter to be spent. Great routing there, using that Warwick DP assist essentially there. And by DP is more of an anti-air projectiles, or strike option, I should say. So great routing there, great pop-up in that corner. And Vi, great advantage of that sway. Allows her to play from these like kind of close boxer distances as well. Oh, Jakey tried to get the cross through off of that stance, but now 5-7's getting picked up here, but spending that Fury, they feel it. And I have to say, though, there's a character that can utilize Fury and kill your entire team. It is absolutely going to be Yasuo. But great routes getting started off here by Dizura. Going to be making that Fury meter bull off here as well. Hey, back into the Vi. Can you take the breaks? Great route as well. Launched up with the Warwick into level 3 maybe? Yes. And the beautiful thing about Warwick level 3, y'all, is immediate. No matter where that blood is, you are going into full blood rage. This character is a menace.
And there's the wake up level 3, but Dizura was ready for it. Great stuff here. I mean, Dizura, with all of that HP already in that blood rage, definitely had, had a few chances there. And kept it simple with that wake up. Nice stuff here. Jakey not flinching at the last round here. Getting in on this Yasuo. Putting this Warwick in the corner and gets that open up.
Oh, and I love that tagging out as well then too. Kind of letting that juggle from Yasuo continue. Pick it up with that Jinx 2H here, but they're finding their way to get out here as well. But you gotta be careful. And man, we've all been there trying to, when we get that tag out especially, trying to punish the character, beating our original character up. But unfortunately, Jakey for Dizura gets that hit then, and a simple route should be able to do it. Goes with the meterless option too. I can respect that there. And just so much here in Jakey's favor. Well, with that corner, oh, great sway out here from Dizura. But unfortunately, finds himself back into the corner. I know what the routing option is going to be. Oh, I think did the incorrect super, I believe. It's not going to combo. Does it make it kind of meaty to get back in? Oh my god, the mix. Great blocks.
Yeah, the up back kept you safe from any fuzzy options there. But the Hasagi able to pick up Warwick. But with that character already dead, no threat. Vi is the one you got to worry about. And nice anti-air here from Jakey. The Fury about to be built up. That combo did get dropped. Spending the break back here. Going for that super tag. Nice stuff. Jakey still able to take out Dizura here. That got scary, man, because Dizura getting our Fury there. I don't know. I was getting kind of worried, but Jakey finishing it off.
Yeah, and I feel like every character, essentially, if they hit you with Fury active, then you are going to feel it here. But just like, unfortunately, Dizura is feeling getting hit right away against Jakey in this second game. That knockdown here as well. Great chase with that Sans M then too, but decided to end it there as well. Oh, great hit. No full combo of the overhead. OTG as well. Throw it. Gets a pick up with that Fortis too. But the burst is going to stop the super from happening as well.
Yeah, always great when you're able to time it like that. To get your break in and also eat that super meter. Dizura going to spend our break right back, but man, great stuff using that stance H to beat out. Oh my gosh, so many trade hits back and forth, Kenny. I'm telling you, these characters are gorillas, bro. They just want to get their hit. Dizura trying to force it in there. Jakey still closing it out with a couple lights. Low HP on this Yasuo, but feeling good about taking out that Warwick.
Absolutely, and I love that option there. Calling that assist, staying on the projectile, and immediately taking out into the Jinx here. We did bring back in Yasuo, and unfortunately, a real basic B&B would be enough to take it out there. Now looking about even for both our players then. And, you know, obviously, Jakey be able to hold this wall, build up this annoying little mini game then, but catches them with that Jinx minigun here. Finishes the round to level 3. This should be dead. This super does a ton of damage.
Dizura here.
Oh, and it did kill.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't just so much. A super does so much damage. Where Jinx lacks in a lot of options with her routing for damage cashing, if you can spend level 3 with her, my damn do you feel it. So great stuff here as well. Great tag option then. Should be getting that knockdown with the charge jump heavy. Oh, but good rollout here from Dizura.
Ooh, unfortunately couldn't get that pickup in the air, but I like how we were ready to convert off of that trap. Dizura getting our break here, goes ahead and spends it. Oh, okay, a little tricky there, was threatening the tag on the Vibe, but staying on the Warwick instead, going for this combo. That was a cool one, by the way. Wow. Dizura going to stay on this Vibe, couldn't get that link after Jakey gets a chance to breathe.
Oh, but great jump in S as well to get that hit started then. Unfortunately, trades themselves with that there, slides right into Yasuo's loving toes with that 2L starter. Gets that Hasagi pick up there in that corner then. JS2 as well. Sets up some traps on the bottom here. Should be able to combo into it. It does, but unfortunately falls out then. Such a cool option with that double down pickup, but unfortunately, oh, baits the parry as well. This is Scramble Egg City right now. But sometimes a character like Yasuo exceeds in that situation here. But this is Warwick. A simple hit on either of these characters into level 3 will be enough to kill. Throws out the Rekka as well. Oh my god, Jakey, you are locked in. And that is going to be a 2-0 for Jakey over Dizura. They will find themselves on the winner side of top 8 here. Like I said, we do see Chuckle. And here it is. We have the Teemo Yasuo that I have been asking for. This team, very, very likely the top 2 team in the game right now. Teemo incredibly strong. Really kind of puts you in a bit of a patience then. Doesn't matter how patient you are. If you are getting slapped up here by giant buttons from Yasuo and Ahri, too easy already, find themselves pushed to that corner here. Tried to do the super tag then, only going to get the Teemo Dark super part of it as well. Oh, but there's that big button from Chankla coming in here as well. Get the pressure started. Oh, but there's that 2H from Too Easy. They were absolutely ready.
Nice stuff, man. Too Easy coming in here on this unique team. Unique to us, at least. Now, if you're watching 2XGO, you see this team literally every day. Like, you're playing a challenger, you play this matchup every day. But for our bracket, at least. Now, Chankla showing us why he's so strong here. Reminder, previous second place finisher here. Trying to go for that first place. Could very well do it this week, but Too Easy's going to be in the way. I love trading our projectiles here with that slingshot, but Too Easy going to approach with that 2M. Gets a nice combo here for our trouble.
Absolutely. Sets up the grass patch as well. Does give Teemo an opportunity. I believe it's frame 4, like invincible teleport out as well then. So, but no chance to fight out or take advantage of it there. First round looking pretty Shankla leaning too, but which we get that super tag set up here as well. Trying to get the distance then, but the Hasagi just makes it actually. Great utilization on trying to get the break, the burst. Fake and a basic combo here as well. Oh, but it's so hard to fight out super tag. You can parry as many as you want, but the different variation timings, Teemo flying up and down makes it really hard to reliably parry that super.
Chankla here going to cash out after some shenanigans. Going to keep it a million with you. Oh my god, yes, using that stance H loop, I guess I should call it, to cash out a lot of damage here. Chankla just exploding Too Easy's Yasuo. This Teemo has been looking good. We do have that Fury. Not in an amazing spot, though. It's got to keep it a million, but that's a good way to start. Going to hover down, catch you with that falling JM. Chankla taking a bit of damage here.
Get that limit strike, so unfortunately it's not going to combo into this here, but the chip damage, and it will build up the badge as well for it. Oh, actually baits out on the throw and not willing to spend that burst of fury for the Yasuo here. They do have a round advantage, so we could see them potentially even holding off up until the end, or at least until Too Easy's willing to spend that fury, and it's got to be pretty soon here, and there it is, absolutely. And Teemo, once again, a character who usually is a little bit more on the low damage side, depending on the routes that you get, With that Fury, could be enough to get started. But great chase into the air for Chancla. I think as long as they finish this route, it could be enough to get the kill. Teemo, the lowest health character in the game. And with the Samurai shots here, double down, super tag. First game here, going to Chancla in our winner semis. Still at a 1-2. But too easy here. Just need to get that pressure going. Hold the distance here. But Yasuo already does fight Teemo pretty well. Ahri also gifted with Stain in the sky. So feels like Tweezers have kind of struggling to find their footing to even get started.
Oh, possibly catching Chancla holding up there with that S1 special. Didn't get a huge follow-up after, but with this super tag, we're able to fight back. Chancla was able to use the wall to contest it quite a bit there. So surprised me quite a bit how long we were able to still fight back through it, but it's going to be too easy still getting this hit, getting this conversion, and tag back into the Teemo. I love how much damage you're able to cash out with those shrooms, but Chancla getting a couple throws here.
Absolutely, and they were trying to go for the route that takes advantage of that no scaling on the super from double down tagging. So, but unfortunately, no full pickup here as well. Sends that Ahri super immediate. I think if they can pick it up, it does drop though, but it was able to recover in time. Oh, and there's the instant overhead. That's something from Teemo. It's such a strong tool with that instant rising J2M here. And just like that, too easy answering back here. Potentially has a chance to take this round against Chancla.
Trying to approach a bit. The Teemo keeps the ground safe. We approaching the air with this Yasuo. The break is spent to get some distance back. Trying to fish back with that Hasagi before we tag away. And Chancla is still able to close out, take out that Teemo. We do have the HP lead here, and it is growing, but it is still either player's game. Too easy. We just got to get a good hit here on this Yasuo, trying to get out of this corner. I love those fuzzy jumps, but Chancla still jailing you in. Some great assist calls to keep Too Easy in the corner. Chancla threatening set point here.
And obviously, there's a lot of value with the Teemo Yasuo team with that super tag, but one of the best parts about running Teemo as your point character is that if you do lose Teemo, you get access to what a lot of people are considering essentially one of the best super assists in the game, in that what everyone's calling the AC 130, if you will. But unfortunately, did not get a chance to use it here and find themselves in the second round. Great routing so far from Chancla. Once again, this is Teemo, so the health is fairly low. I think he's dead, Jeek. Oh, actually, you have to go for Limit Strike.
We do have a lot of damage still going on to this Teemo, and the chip finally does take you out. Definitely getting checkmated there, unfortunately. But, oh my god, waking up with that stance 2H was enough to anti-air Chancla get us spooked for a moment, but we still have to spend our Fury.
And I feel like sometimes Fury, once you activate it, it's almost like a debuff to the way you think about the game. You're feeling that timer slowly ticking down, and you're like, I really want to use this, and you're willing to retreating guard more. You're willing to backdash mash more. You just want to spend this pressure so much, and sometimes that bit of antsiness will get you killed and clipped again anyway. Didn't even get any value out of it there, but Chancla here absolutely bringing the heat with this Yasuo Ahri team, I have to say.
We got Rymo up against JakeyTheSnakey in this winner's side of top 8 of Jeekly featuring 2XKO. We got some good traps coming out here from the side of this Jinx, but I mean, Rymo's still doing a good job dancing right over. If you guys are skipping around the VOD, first off, appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that sub button, exclamation point YouTube if you're here on Twitch. Thank you very much. And also, if you want to drop a couple more quarters into the prize pool, we're already up to $55. Thank you so much. Exclamation point Matcherino. Claim some of those codes. Your players will appreciate it. I know Rymo will. Look at this damage here against Jakey, bro.
And you're seeing it here. Already half the life gone from Jinx, but finds an option to finally get her out. Give it of that great health back here as well. And there is that wall built up that, oh my god, that juggle on the flying monkey, I have to say. But here is super tag though. I think it's gonna beat it. The one thing, and an understandable nerf with that Jinx nerf to that super, it is incredibly good. It is a stop you from doing anything from full screen practically. Great stuff to Jakey here. Tried to actually find their way to go through projectile. Actually, I saw a parry as well from Rymo. Unfortunately, did not parry that super on the way in. And this is looking like an all Jakey round here so far. Will we Fury? We will!
Oh, man. Cashing out on that Fury means you're feeling good about this round here. but Jakey got you in this combo. Going to finish off with this trap set up. You got your assist back as well. You're going to have to face the fear of this Yasuo coming in, picking you up in the air. That's going to be the first round going to Jakey, tagging into the Jinx for good measure. Now, Rymo doing some good stuff, dancing around some of those projectiles in the early bits of the round, especially on this Ahri. And maybe that was, you know, what went wrong there. Maybe we just need the Ahri to be a little alive a little bit longer, and maybe we'll have to trade some of the HP on the Ekko for that. Jakey looking good here with this combo, though.
There's that lemon strike. Push all the way to that corner, getting the stance 5H1 here. But unfortunately, finds themselves getting hit up by Ahri here. There is the hearts on fire into that tag launcher as well. We're going to set up the We Are Burrito. What is your order? Oh, good block on the overhead, but just timed out, so we couldn't get the pickup with the arrows too. There we go, pick up there too into the zap. There's that sliding medium here into that knockdown from the JH2. And actually with that overhead, will combo into the trap. Great pickup from Jakey. Only finish this route. Should be enough to kill with the Yasuo. It is. Damn, that was clean, Jakey.
Woo. Jakey's nuts out here, guys. Now, we're still new out here at GT2XKO, but Jakey getting second place just last week. Very well could win the whole thing this week, but we're still early on. Top 8 just started. Jakey's just getting fired up out here. One round in our back pocket. Ganyan, you told me earlier how much damage this super does. Oh my god, it still was almost enough even there. Jesus.
Yep. It is actually insane. I have to say, one of the strong things about this character when it comes to cashing out, there you are, having to spend that fury. Spooky spot to be in here. You're getting a little bit of that health back as well. You're just kind of full screen. All there's a zap to pick up, and if that zap is fully charged, of course, you will be able to get a run-up slide combo. Good stuff from Jakey. You're taking that first game against Rymo, but like feels like Rymo, like how we all know, has the ability to once they get that mix going to do it up. But unfortunately, Jakey just navigating the screen so well with this Yasuo Jinx combo. Then, but so far, start of game 2. It's been all Rymo so far. Media burst.
Oh, there it is. Jakey trying to finish this one off, but a few drops, unfortunate stuff there, Ganyan, but this Yasuo is still running that pressure, gets the break as a reward.
And they absolutely do. Oh, actually got the cross through before the tag out happened to get that side switch. Very, very sneaky stuff here from Jakey. We're going to finish the route here as well. And there is that new setup here where they go immediate. Oh my god, that rewind into the immediate low. Absolutely sneaky stuff from Rymo here. And I think as long as we finish this route, it should be enough to kill. It is great. First character of game 2 goes to Rymo. But this is Yasuo. Oh, but unfortunately gets caught on holding up by the 5M. No full pickup then. Gets the space as well. There's that super Jinx. Tag super. S pressure. Oh, but the double overhead is enough to get us started here. Finish your food, and even though it's a low blinking health bar for Yasuo, he does have 3 meter. One touch is all he needs to probably get it.
Oh, try to get a hit with that first jump normal. For a second I thought our button got stuck, but no, Rymo, I mean rather Jakey was just trying to get away from this Ekko, but just delaying the inevitable. Apparently Rymo's still chasing you down despite getting that W key stuck, and we're taking you out. We're getting around here on the board, so that Ekko can finish the food as well. We're starting off with that Ahri trying to dance around those traps, but not as good of a time this time around. We're getting hit quite a bit here.
Yeah, probably gonna get that right. And there's that break immediately as well. Trying to keep that team alive. So many of these teams, especially with not only double down, but even freestyle too, that value is going to come from having access to tagging. So without it, I do like that early break there. Spawning both our players kind of at full screen right now, trying to let the assist do the work for you. But some basic blocks on the projectiles mids. Great overhead too into the Ahri assist for a full pickup here. We are at the corner then. Yes, I love this recognition by Rymo. Not going for the incorrect, slap of that super route into it there. But Jinx is still active, still shooting. Kind of keeping Rymo boxed in as well. Full change too. Oh my god, what side is he on? I don't think Rymo even knows at this point. But a falling tech button. Unfortunate drop from Jakey. This is actually how he lost the first round as well.
Oh man, and Rymo saying, hey, we take those. Oh, catching you in the air, trying to press a button out of air tech. Rymo is gonna be able to take out this Yasuo here. Oh man, Jakey just trying to act out of the air, and I don't blame you. I do the same thing, homie. I'm pressing JL. I'm like, yo, let me get the hit. But Rymo saying not today. Gonna put that Yasuo 6 feet under. Gonna take this Jinx right with them. The Fury getting built up on the side of Jakey. It may be here just in time, but no. Doesn't even opt to spend it. Rymo's gonna get a game on the board.
Yeah, and that's one of those where like you don't really want to be mashing it per se, but I think there was an option to Fury there, but definitely would have been quite a long road for Jakey to answer back. But good stuff to Rymo here. Absolutely locking in, thinking about how can we get the mix, how can we get our game plan started, and it's by not letting Jinx get hers started here. So great jump in so far already. Here we go. Basic combo as well, there too. Great break routing too. Get that limit strike into the immediate. Time went super then. Oh, but great. Did not hold up, did not get frame trapped then. But gets out of the corner here with Yasuo assist as well. But there is that tag into covering the burst break option as well. Oh, this is such a Jakey looking game right now at this point. Chases with that Sans M and the crosser as well. Oh my god, I absolutely got hit, and I'm sure all of chat did as well. Jakey here, as long as he finished the routing, should be a dead Ahri. It is, and first character goes to Jakey.
Lord, that was crazy, man. Now that I'm from Guilty Gear Strive, y'all. That's my home turf. Now that looked like a Strive round right there. That was some crazy speed there from Jakey finishing our food, man. And we're about to just put this Ekko right where we sent the Ahri, saying, okay, you got your game on the board. I didn't spend my break. I let you get one, homie. But that's all you get. Gonna be able to finish our food here in an excellent round. Jakey on set point here.
Absolutely, and there is that Yasuo privilege. If you get a S1 super in the corner, you can get S2 super right from it. Then they are right next to you with the way that the animation finishes. So great records from Jakey here as well. Ooh, but gets caught by that wake up S attack here. Oh, actually catches with the fire dive then, and a great combo too. Baits out the wake up from Jakey too. Jakey feeling a little bit of the pressure of being ahead right now. A little bit more buttons here as well, but gets caught with the Ahri J2H, but no pickup unfortunately. Oh, it's Scramble City again. Everyone's jumping, everyone's feeling it. We are playing a tag fighter, Jeek.
I hear you say Scramble City. It makes me want to say that it's a Scramble City beatdown out here, man. If you know, you know. Nice stuff here. Rymo having that break, man. But not... Oh, my God. Unfortunately, couldn't get that super. In fact, hey, you know what? That probably helped us there. I don't know if that super would have killed. Most likely would have, but definitely going to kill with that grab right here. Jakey, not in a terrible spot. Not in the worst spot, I'll say. Rymo just needs one more hit. It's going to be that 2H, and we're evened up in rounds.
Great stuff to Rymo. It's so funny watching your dead assists just get their ass beat a little bit more in the back there too, but no damage taken then when the assist is already dead. I love the roll through option here as well. And Rymo just kind of played neutral pretty well too. Unfortunate having to spend the break as well, but gotta say, sometimes you gotta go for something then. It might not always work out. That unfortunately ran into that charged S2 from the Yasuo, but there's the minigun into the rocket as well for the pickup here. Ooh, but unfortunately it can be a little hard to pick up with that Sans 2H when they're in the corner. But now we get Jakey set up full screen as well. Charged up Monkey, gotta be careful about getting hit by that projectile then, but runs up with the 5M to catch the Ahri. But Rymo's press is enough to get the game started then. It is still a Jakey lead, but this is now all Rymo time.
I've seen enough comebacks just tonight to where I'm not laying my cards down quite yet, and we're still getting tricky out here on the side of Jakey, trying to go for that 2H, man, but that Yasuo 2H unfortunately was not vertical enough. Rymo able to get away on the Ahri, and in fact get a whiff punish here. The burrito was our reward. I think maybe a little 2+ on that first throw, but the American reset seals it out. Rymo all of a sudden on set point with a character down on the side of Jakey.
Yeah, and I have to say, that was such a good sequence there, too. Actually caught out on that 2L with the rewind here. Rymo just absolutely, out of nowhere, right out of nowhere. But the wake up super from Jinx actually pulls her off the screen. gonna be visible here, but doesn't actually fully quite punish it too. They actually blocked in time, but gets hit. Does tag out into the Ekko, so no full screen reset too with the incoming. And there's full fury on it. Then I think as long as we finish this route, it could be enough to kill.
Oh my god, okay, a little bit of HP. Goes for that wake-up attack, Gagnon, but Rymo, with that Time Winder, seals it out and moves on to Winners Finals.
Good stuff to Quainty, pulling back up again. Double Yasuo. Both these characters here looking to potentially break each other's wind with those wind walls as well. Oh, but an unfortunate whiff on that J2S1. He fairly minds them, but finds their way out of here. No full combo then, but there is the pickup covered with that Blitzcrank hook assist here as well. Oh, tried to actually side switch him then. Oh, but Grace Stanch Ace to get the tumble as well. Will Quainty spend the break then, or just let Exotrium get the hard knockdown then too? I'm loving this route option C as well, and actually double down with Warwick and Yasuo too. Kind of trying to see how they're going to take advantage of this here. I know a lot of folks, myself included, kind of struggled to find some functionality between these two characters, so excited to see what Exo can bring in, but unfortunately, it is looking like all Quainty for the past 20-30 seconds or so here. And there's that restand option, so scary to be, and catches the up tech with the air throw, which will allow into the Steam Super. And now you have a full steamed up. You're stuck in the corner against this Blitzcrank. Scary spot to be in.
That was a really late follow-up there from Quainty, tagging into this Yasuo. I was actually watching the VOD back, Gagnon, like trying to learn a little bit about our players and stuff, and I just got total deja vu seeing Quainty go for that command grab, tab back the Yasuo, like follow through. Awesome stuff there, man. Definitely the key highlight of that team, at least in my opinion. But Exotrium still showing us some cool stuff here on this Warwick. That's what we're tagged into. Getting some good hits on that assist character. But, oh my god, from the top ropes, man. Quainty pile driving you down.
Absolutely. And I love there's that tag out again. Unfortunately, gets body blocked by his own teammate, too. You might be spamming question mark ping on your duo bot lane there. Why are you standing in my way? But unfortunately, Warwick just getting absolutely punched up. We've barely been able to see him play in the set so far. Oh my god, and catches the up tech as well with that command grab. Quainty here, damn near speed running that first game.
Man. I got nothing else to say, dog. Some games just be like that. And both players know it too, right? Quainty probably like, yeah, it'd be like that. Exotrium, you know, clear your head. Yeah, sometimes that happens. That's why it's 1st and 2, right? We got 2 more to play out here that try to take back, and that's a good start, right? Tagging to that Warwick, getting that 2H. Quainty getting a little comfortable here, but Exotrium showing you that you can't get too comfortable.
Absolutely not, and great bait on that wake-up special attack here. Love to see that comfortability with running that pressure, especially when you play a character like Warwick. Very often, you need to be ready to bait out some of these reversal options here, and great routing here is going to take that first character. Just the Blitzcrank now as well. Definitely a character that can kind of struggle on his own. So be excited to see how Quainty can pilot this, but unfortunately gets caught, but no full combo here from Exo.
Oh, man.
That restart here, build up a little bit of steam. Oh, but there's that headbutt assist into that immediate tag in too. Lets you pick up if you find yourself kind of stuck in that corner. And I'm loving this routing choice here from Exo. Going for the S1 super gives you much better Oki to work with than what you get off of the Claws one, though less of that bloodlust as well.
You can kind of afford to do that, right? Because if you're, especially if you're routing into those S2 super routes where you try to get as much blood off of one combo as possible, you can kind of afford to go for that they go for the I'm getting the supers mixed up, but you can go for the one with the better Oki if you're already getting the blood S1 off of your combos. Yeah, S1, excuse me. So great stuff here. Exotrium gonna get that last round, showing you that we know how to pilot this team. We got an interesting thing going on with this Warwick Yasuo double down, but Quainty not going to let you show it off for long. We're taking you out with these stray hits. When we can tag in this Blitzcrank and get these grabs, it looks violent. Exotrium here on a combo.
Absolutely, and I think as long as we finish this route, it should be enough to kill. Oh, unfortunately drops. Yasuo kind of gifted with a lot of the ability to kind of pause elements of his routing them, but the more it gets scaled, the less you are given that flexibility with the timing. But they're going to get that hit again. Good knockdown. Are we going to spend any of the meter? We're not. And I love that choice too. The one issue with cashing out with Yasuo is that there are so many hits to those supers that you end up building up so much break meter and regular meter for them as well. Good mash out as well too here. Oh, but unfortunately, Exo couldn't quite get the hit to get their pressure started. This round here looking pretty Quainty leany, but doesn't mean that Exo can potentially build up a little bit more of that Fury meter as well. Catches the toes.
Oh, and that retreating guard gives you a little bit of distance back to just get a second to breathe and call in this Yasuo and get that sandwich started. Try to go for the parry. And I love that active defense there from Exotrium, but Quainty here picking the stance dash instead, so there was no hurtbox to parry. Tagging back and forth here. Oh my god. It's like fight back, beating you up from each side. Oh my lord, Quainty gonna cash out with this super.
Oh my god, and Chase with the JS1 too. Oh my god, and they're gonna be rewarded with a full pickup. Oh, unfortunate drop here. That could have been a dead Warwick. Finds a switch out then, but such a scary spot to be in now, Exo. Now your full health character is finding themselves on the retreat end of a 50% combo into the armor installed with the steam. Doesn't even need it. Oh, but gets the limit strike pick up that, but actually was ready with the reset. Quainty, you are absolutely leading to that monitor. We love these setups here as well, and it was looking so Exo lenient, but oh, great Fury to get out, but can't quite block the overhead. That looked super weird because of that assist still being in there, even though it was dead. But yeah, unfortunately, the Warwick died, and a perfect answer from Quainty here. So let's see what kind of BS can be brought, especially with the 2x assist as well too. So many darts, so many mushrooms. But Zex here, we saw them earlier. That Ahri Yasuo freestyle team, the mix can be crazy strong. The ability to bait as well too. And be a big pickup here. Good start to Zex so far. Yeah, oh, Zex, the burst bait!
Oh, unfortunately, couldn't get that follow-up hit, though. It's always so unfortunate in this game. I mean, guys, it's new, right? We're all figuring it out. Getting those burst baits, that's the first step, right? But then you got to get the follow-up after, and sometimes you got to backdash or line up your 2H. Right now, Zex definitely capitalizing here. Real quick, shouts to Silent. If I'm not mistaken, I think I remember her playing Bridget over in Guilty Gear Strive in some of our Jeekly brackets. So, appreciate Silent showing up for 2XKO as well. Zex, however, saying, hey, I don't care if it's a familiar face. I'm trying to move on through this bracket. I couldn't get on that winner side, but a loser's run is in my future. Great stuff right here. Ganyan, this may be a dead Teemo.
It's a very dead Teemo, Jeek. It's a Teemo here. Well, Teemo is everyone's demon right now in this patch. This character is made of paper. And I have to say, great use of that JS1 from Zex. Teemos love to sit in kind of that floating top corner here, work with that parachute, and you can chase it so well with that Yasuo JS1. It is committal, but if you're right, the reward is great. So, good stuff here. Great routing so far. Gonna get that knockdown here. Actually goes for a simple OTG then. Kind of bait out that roll. Find himself in that corner, though. Unfortunately, Yasuo's gonna get hit up. Actually held up themselves. Willing to spend the break, but you're still stuck. How are you going to get out? You already spent that burst here, too. The pressure is being felt. And another happy birthday getting started. I think as long as we do the correct route here, there could be 2 dead characters.
Oh, man. Going for that tag launch after. Okay, there was a drop from the assist. Character was able to get out. So going into that super, Silent was only able to chip away a bit more HP, but the chip was all we needed. My time from down the town. Silent able to take out this Yasuo. Ahri still trying to fight back, but getting pushed back into this room. What a weird one.
I love that. As someone who plays Teemo myself, I love using push block into the setup behind people. Then we'll catch so many whiffed active normals here. But there's a hard knockdown for Zex. They're not fully done yet. But even, I think, not going to quite die with the chip damage then. But this is basically looking like it's going to be a silent round for number 2 here. Going to our 3rd round in our first game. We love to see here up top 8.
I mean, yeah, I'm just going to keep it a million. A lot of 2-0s today. I mean, not a sign of washes in another direction, but it's just how it's been working. It's been a lot of 2-0s, but some of these sets can go super long in just a simple 2-1, especially if you go on the last round every time. And we're down to this last round right now, and this Ekko mix is looking crazy from Silent. Able to get a lot of damage cashed out here. Zex not going to be able to have that break for a while here, but with some good limit strike routing, we'll be able to build it back. Silent going to get some distance here on this Teemo.
Absolutely, and I love that attempt to use the Ahri S1 super to potentially take advantage of hitting Teemo there, but great block on the break here. Not sure if that was full intentional, but that's the beauty of Ahri. Has some of the fastest lights, both 5L and 2L in the game. Great option here, and I think as long as we get a full route here, should be able to get the kill on that Teemo. And there it is. First character going Zex's way, but this is a dang near full health Ekko as well. But here it comes. Here comes one of the. Oh, and I love that answer from Zex. That was so smart. Not only can you cut through Ekko's Time Water Super, but you're going to go right through the Teemo Tag Super as well. You cannot do that against this Yasuo Super. It is projectile invincible the whole way through.
Oh, Zex doing some cool matchup knowledge there. And unfortunately couldn't get that first link hit when we got that first hit with that dash 5L on that Ahri. So Silent had a chance to breathe on the Ekko and was able to take out the Ahri. Now we're evened up. The next combo kills. The Fury gets spent. Zex feels good about this one. And gets the hit, Zex! Okay, at the cost of the Fury, still able to get a game here. Well, I'm saying at the cost of the Fury, Ganyan. The game is over. You can spend the Fury. That's the point.
You can spend the resource, Jeek. It's okay. A good shit to Zex here, wrapping up that first game. You love to see it, utilizing all the tools in the tool chest then, including that wake up S1 to get that turn back here. Every character kind of getting access to essentially a universal like DP on wake up option. Definitely a pretty interesting kind of cool element when it comes to what you can do in 2x KO. And getting that tag out pressure there, keep it going too. But once again, I have to say Zex is so ready to answer either of these projectile options from these characters. And actually, I think if we do the proper route here, it should be a dead Ekko. It is. First character goes to Zex.
Awesome stuff there, man. Zex going to finish you off with that Sever. Using the Ahri to keep that Air S1 safe. Able to get away from this Teemo, but putting ourselves in the corner. And that very vertical 2H gets the hit. Silent, she's looking good here in this Teemo. We're backing up. We're getting some shrooms called. But that Yasuo assist call, deleting the shrooms. Oh my gosh, a lot of scrambles here, but we're getting these hits. Nice stuff. Zex going to be able to take out this Teemo here.
Yeah, and one tough part about Teemo is that depending on where your starter is, the 2H a lot of times will not be in range if your first normal that hit was a little bit more on the tipper side. So unfortunate that we did not have the recognition to go into the right route. But Teemo here, incredibly strong, really good at the chip damage game plan as well. You would hope so for a zoner. And I think it might actually be a dead Yasuo unless we answer with it again. But we held up. Oh my god, the steering from Silent, I have to say, incredible stuff.
Yo, you got to get her one of those racing wheel controllers, man. Her steering is crazy, bro. But only delaying the inevitable. Zex coming in here on that Ahri looking hot. Now this time spending the Fury matters, okay, guys? Because the break all the way down there at 0. Of course, Zex playing probably some of the strongest characters for building Lemon Strike, right? Being able to use those Yasuo stance H's, using that Ahri special, but Silence doing some good stuff here. Got you mixed up back and forth and having that break advantage if we need it.
Absolutely. And Dart Badge is online for Teemo here. You will see an incredible jump in Teemo's standard routing damage if we are hitting a few of these darts. But that giant mushroom is still out there. Poor Yasuo finds himself in the wrong side of the forest, right into that landmine, but an immediate break back. Silent here, not trying to let Zex get started. But unfortunate, you spent the break and you find yourself getting comboed anyway. Hanging the Ekko in here, but no full combo pickup as well. Just runs out of the corner. I love taking that space here. Great stuff from Silent so far. Zex finds himself stuck in that corner here. Sends out the specials as well. Crosses through with the Yasuo here. No parry ready on deck for Silent, but I have to say, first time we've seen it though, but there's that limit strike.
Okay, having the... Oh my lord, actually stealing the corner there. Zex using that hop and that wind wall S2 very wisely. We're going to cancel into that level 3. Didn't need a lot of HP to deal here, but going to cash out that super to just secure the fact that this Ekko is down. We're down to just the Teemo at this point. You don't have to worry about that Ekko any longer, unless of course some super assists come out in the near future. Zex going to try to ensure that doesn't happen by finishing out this combo, but with no meter, we couldn't finish it.
just catches with that JH. Then finds himself unfortunately landing and getting hit in the process here. Should be able to hit the R, and we are. And look at the damage starting to tick now. Honestly, if Sam could just find a few ways to potentially put some of that dart damage onto Ahri, could be enough to potentially get that kill. So close to getting next level of badge here. But the Yasuo stances in with that assist, tags in, hits the 2H, and combos with the stance too heavy. Good stuff to Zex here, sending Silent out of here in top 8. But I have to say here, really cool to see another Teemo team pulling up. But we are going to see too easy on that Teemo Yasuo team, Quainty on that Yasuo Blitz team. And great to see a little difference here. Oh, and there is, as everyone's calling, these Samurai Jack shots. Only got 2 of the stances there. Had to do the 2M option to make it a little bit safer as well. Great job. Oh, and there's that 2H to call. Teemos love to exist above you, float with that parachute, fall with the JM. Oh, but actually misses the pickup here on the Blitz pickup as well with the OTG, but gets the command grab into that tag out. Instead of a 4G, Quainty is so ready for those pickups there, and I love the damage output they can get.
I mean, that's a really strong sign of a team, right? I think it was a drop at first that turned into a command grab combo pickup, right? So you got to give Quainty some credit that not only do we have an interesting team, but we also can pilot even the drops, right? So that's insane. That's the sign of a really strong team. And here's another one, but not so lucky this time. Too Easy got a chance to play for a moment, but Quainty finishing our food here on this Blitz, bro.
Yeah, that's so funny there, because I think Quainty actually dropped the stance input into the OTG, because you do that. I used to play a lot of Yasuo Blitzcrank sidekick when I first started playing this game, and very, very common setup here. Actually dropped it, but dropped it into win. And before I can even finish that thought here, this poor Teemo is on his last life at this point here. But great blocks from Quainty so far. Gets the basic run up behind that Blitzcrank grab here. What a strong hitbox put up there for Easy to run into. Oh, but almost blocks the first, but look out for the second. Watch your dome. And as long as we finish our food, I think it should be enough to kill with the S2 super. It is. And Quainty off to a really strong lead here in this first game.
Man, unfortunate stuff. Too Easy was able to keep that Teemo alive, but at what cost, right? I mean, not an unwinnable game by any means, especially if we're able to get some stray hits here. But no, Quainty's going to finish it off with that anti-air. I'm going to keep it a buck, man. That Blitzcrank did a lot of work in that first game. Blitz carried. But we'll have to see, man, between this Teemo Yasuo coming back out here.
Oh my gosh, and they actually almost comboed that throw into the tornado. That would have been crazy, but here is the super tag setup. Can you block? Can you hold it out? Great defense from Quainty. Quainty, I have to say, has incredible defense in this game so far. It feels like a lot of people are going to struggle and be a little bit worried when they are stuck between that sandwich, but not Quainty. They are absolutely ready. Oh, and there's a great use of that hook here. Can not only punch through the traps as it goes through, but if you can connect it with the Teemo, you can get a full pickup as well. Teemo getting slammed and has that steam install. The armor is ready. Oh my gosh, the chip damage must coming in here pretty soon. Oh, and it doesn't matter whether you're hit or not. That is a dead Teemo. And I have to say, Jake, in this set so far, Teemo's barely gotten to play.
It's unfortunate stuff, man. Even in the round that he lived, it was just to throw him to the bench so that we can then throw Yasuo to the wolves. So just unfortunate stuff. But, I mean, that's just Quainty being so oppressive with this team. I think that we have some interesting ways to deal with the shrooms with this team comp as well once they start getting set up. But Quainty just not even giving you the chance, man.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Actually ends up getting clipped with the Yasuo assist here. I love that empty jump option as well. Doesn't want to commit too heavily to like a J2H as well. But we still had the steam in there, so armored command grab. I blinked for a second. I thought I was playing Guilty Gear Strive with Potemkin. But my goodness, this Blitz here is a terror to be in. Oh, I love that utilized there, and you're not even ready. You're still so used to the Yasuo projectile being out with Hisagi, but takes it into the command grab, picks it up into a full combo. This team from Quainty is so strong, and it looks like too easy because they have any answers at all. We are going to send it to, but that is not real. Absolutely. It's going to actually combo. It does. Yasuo even gets hit in the screenshot. My goodness. Quainty takes it 2-0. Looks like we are going to have Jakey versus Zex. Jakey once again, of course, on that Jinx Yasuo team here with the double down. Zex, you saw them before. Yasuo and the Ahri freestyle. So much flexibility this team gets access to with the mix options here, but this is Jakey. Definitely has done well in multiple online brackets, and I am excited to see here if they can take the Jeekly this week. But great answer from Zex with that super. Gonna punish the Jinx from full screen.
Nice stuff here. Jakey going to be able to stance in and get that 2H follow-up after, man. This Yasuo will just be pulling up on you so quick sometimes. This Jinx, of course, the zoner of the team, but that Yasuo will be flying across the screen both with his assist and then with those stance movement, especially if you're comfortable with it. But Zex going to be able to snipe our opponent's Yasuo out of the air, putting you in the corner.
And I love that routing choice too. If you do get a JS1 starter for Yasuo, it is a heavily scaled combo. The best thing you can usually hope for is going to end up being that limit strike option here. But Jakey, great answer back, taking that first character here. But unfortunately, finding Jinx getting hit right now, I think that might actually be enough. I think they might have to spend the extra bar to do so, and they do. I love this. And do not be greedy here. Get that character, and even though it's going to be 3 bars here sitting on Jinx assist, you killed their character, so they have the assist timer first. But Jakey finding that combo and guaranteeing that kill with the level 3. I honestly love this choice too, because it not only guarantees a simple route option, then they already had full break, so you're not going to build them any more meter that really matters. So good stuff here. First round to Jakey.
Awesome stuff there from Jakey, man. One of our favorites to make it through this whole bracket. I'm going to keep it a buck. A little bit of an upset here in the first place. Zach's definitely feeling warm about getting into this top 8 and getting deeper into it, but you're going to have to get through a very strong player here. Already down a round, but with a good start to this one. I mean, I like what I've been seeing from Zach so far in the previous matches and in this set. Going to spend that break, trying to be aggressive here on Jakey, but nice stuff. Being crafty with that Jinx movement, gets a hit.
Oh my god, and I love this tag option here into the spike with getting a Yasuo pickup as well. I think into the double down, it should be enough to kill. That should be a dead Ahri as long as it hits, but got the sour spot, unfortunately. You get the pickup, but you actually missed out on some of the damage. But there is a response to the Ahri full screen super. You cannot do this against Jinx. She has the fastest super at responding full screen in the game here. Great routing shot, good side switch as well. I think, oh, and with the J2H pickup too. Oh my god, that was sick. See the damage here. Could be able to double down, tag in they are, and for the kill. First game going to Jakey.
Awesome stuff here. Definitely got to see Zex come alive with some of those hits, and I like what Zex has in our pocket to try to close it out here. Can definitely get some nice interactions here against Jakey. Jakey trying to slow it down a bit here. Playing that zoning game, setting up those traps, getting that wind wall to protect the Jinx to set up those traps. Not going for that tag super right away, but going to spend that break in the face of that happy birthday. Zex still getting another hit.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure Jakey's feeling a little bit of that frustration. Like we said before, guys, you fend that break, you get that space, and you find yourself get hit by someone anyway here. But at least Jakey at this point right now has got a little bit of space then. Oh, no punish on the JS1. There actually is a moderate amount of recovery on that one. People love to joke about Yasuo having no recovery, but that's definitely got to be one of the longest ones, not having that be blocked. But Jakey getting those traps out here. Great heavy button as well. Both these characters just trying to fight each other from full screen. You try to run in after that wind wall, but the tag out was there to cover. Good stuff here from Vod. Oh, but no 2H. Great job not pressing a button here by Zex. Both our players here feeling the pressure of this set, going a little bit longer at this point. But once again, shoot him if you got him. Oh, but actually was too close. Actually clipped it before the startup happened for Jinx. One thing to remember with this game, there is basically no invincible level 1 super. Projectile invincible, a couple of them, but unfortunately got clipped there as well. Oh, baits out the wake up button here. This should be a dead character for Jakey. Zach's gonna take this first round here of game 2. Great stuff, Zach. Show they're still in this.
Awesome stuff, man. We got some Zex fans in the chat. I see y'all. So awesome stuff, man. Zex kind of showing off with that last round. I'm gonna give you a buck, man. Able to pull off some great combos here, showing off that Yasuo mastery, but Jakey also very strong in this Yasuo. Going to stance 2H here, tag launch into this Jinx, and then go for this trap setup after. But Zex being crafty there with that S1 tag. I like the idea, but that's what Jakey is setting up that trap for, to sort of checkmate you. Nice whiff punish here from Zex.
Absolutely. Tried to catch a bit of a fuzzy jump option there as well with that up minigun, but unfortunately now taking 60% for trying to call out your opponent. Great parry on the projectile then, but there is that Yasuo super assist. Honestly, that assist, it can definitely get sniped out then, but if that thing hits you, it does an insane amount of damage. It is actually nuts about how reliable it is. On top of the crumple option here, try to do a bit of an empty option here, baits out the 2H option here. Great throw tech as well, but there's that immediate jump in back from Jakey. Spends the Fury as well and gets the hearts, and they get a bit of pressure. But there's that Jinx super assist. Wasn't ready for the cross through. Fury still ticking in here for Jakey, but as well as for Zexwell, I think with the super assist, that's a kill. It absolutely is. Being able to cash out as Yasuo, one of his incredibly powerful tools here. And Jakey answering back in this game too, a round apiece here. So now potentially could be match point for Jakey.
Jakey definitely feeling pretty good, securing that last round. The momentum not going too far in his X's favor after trying to make a comeback there, right? But both players spending that break. We're down to, zilch in terms of that resource. Of course, we're going to be trying to build up this super as much as we can. Nice. Oh my god, that was just a raw 5H there from Jakey, trying to call out Zex, and we're getting paid for it.
That's one of those moments where you, the Yasuo player, when you commit to doing that cross-through strike, you're so used to it hitting that you try to route like you actually got the hit. It's like, well, no one blocks this. So if you block it, a lot of times you can just punish with a heavy button, and Jakey was super ready for that option. Yasuo player themselves here, getting that pickup then, switches into the trap to get a step ready then, sends the Armada at Zex. They tried to press it, the trap keeps them going here. Oh, great stance over, but actually was still in recovery from that 5H hitting. Oh, but there's that tag out into the 2H. I think a proper route here would be enough to kill. It is with level 3. And Jakey gonna take it over Zex. 2-0 here in the loser quarters then. But thank you so much to Zex pulling up here for a Jeekly. You absolutely crushed it. Review those matches, come back stronger next time. Loved a lot what we were seeing, but that's Jakey right now. They're definitely the one of the spookier ones to beat, and they're feeling that chance to get back there, potentially make themselves into top 3 again.
Here we go. Our two strongest Ahri players that I've seen in the bracket, at the very least, they're both up here in winners finals, so that's saying something. It's Chancla up against Rymo. We said it before. I'm gonna beat a dead horse with the Chancla getting 3rd place last week. Very impressive. Already lined up to get at least that, but I know my man wants more. And also, everyone at this point is in the running for that prize pool. $56 in the pot. I've already been shouting out to that Twitch chat, guys. You can claim those codes. Appreciate you. Add some more down there. Rymo trying to get something started here on this Ekko, and oh my gosh, using that projectile from downtown to convert over the overhead. Chancla taking some damage here.
My favorite thing about that Ekko overhead Jeek is it reminds me very much of a 6M from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Everyone's like, yeah, I block 6Ms all the time. No one's blocking 6Ms, and no one's blocking the universal overhead, and no one was ready for the Ekko. Great parry to answer that Yasuo cross through. Really good layer 1 counterplay, not only for anyone who delays their string with Yasuo, but then also pretty much covers out every option but retreat for it too. So good option here as well from Rambo. Gonna actually claim that first character here as well. And, this freestyle team still fully together. Double down, unfortunately, no longer really an option for Chancla with this team here. We'll have that Ahri in the back with the super assist option here, but has to get a chance to fight back first. As long as Rymo can finish this route, she'll get limit strike, and they do here. And the setup.
Oh, nice
empty
stuff.
Low.
Chancla trying to wake up, but Rymo not going to let you, man. And I think with that, we're going to get this first round for ourselves. Good stuff here. Rymo playing pretty hot here out in the Ahri.
And, it was a good start for Chancla as well, but then Rymo just kind of found this great defense, and they honestly really good block on some of these cross-through options from Chancla then, but having to spend that break, Oh, but unfortunately Ekko gets clipped, which does make the Foxfire go away from Ahri. Oh, but I've been blocked with our face. Does not quite ready to punish the roll here. But getting the break here out of Chankla. Great answer back.
That was sick there from Chankla, man. Able to beat the assist and then convert off of that straight Ekko hit, man. Tag launching in. I think that's going to be enough to take out this Ekko. Great routing here from Chankla.
Got to get that in while you can. We'll be certain to see if this is the patch where Yasuo will lose access to being able to do that super. A super kind of always hard to route to. You used to have to be able to do like a stance L off of it to be able to pick up then, but a lot of times the hit stun was just so high, it'd be really tough to. So double down routing should be enough to get the kill. It actually isn't. But yeah, no break being spent there by Rymo. Definitely would have been quite a tall order, so I love that hold onto that resource. Going into a round 3 here with break advantage feels really good in this game.
And we got some stray hits here. No super meter on the side of Rymo on that Ekko. Chankla are taking some damage here. Not gonna lie, guys, got a little mixed up, but I'm back in it. And Chankla trying to get something started here with that push block. Rymo chasing you down with that Ekko, but I like how Chankla is able to use that Air S1 special, tagging back into Ahri to keep it safe at times.
I have to say there, I saw the Yasuo, 3H sweep actually hit on a backwards hitbox then. I did not know it had a hitbox back there, but it is Mr. Yasuo, so can't be too surprised. About as surprised as Chankla is currently watching himself get pushed to that corner. Going for a limit strike option here. I love that. Build up that break meter. Great double backdash to chase the rollout here too. What happens when two Foxfire balls miss? They meet in the middle and explode. But Ekko trying to say here, hold on to this time winder for me. Great patience from both our players then. But unfortunately, Chankla find themselves as the winner on this exchange. Utilize that overhead into the immediate combo pickup here. Looking like potentially could be a Rymo first game in this winter finals. But Chankla says, I'm not done yet. This is Yasuo. And I think if we actually finish this route, this could be a dead Ekko. But I like that. They're trying to go for that limit strike option. Get a little bit of that fury meter built up here. They are at a disadvantage. Are we going to spend the break on it? We aren't actually. And the burst bait is actually going to get you killed. I'm not quite sure if Rymo, in fairness, I would have been willing to spend that break earlier to keep that freestyle together. But Rymo feeling that comfortability of not spending it early here gives themselves that first game. Let's see how Chankla can answer back going into game 2 here.
You know what that burst bait was? Is that's the inner Kai player in Chankla that wants to go ahead and try to get some of those burst baits out here. Chankla, unfortunately, feeling this thing in that one. And now Rymo got you thrown here a bit. Going to be waking up in that time winder. And Chankla trying to react to that overhead. Unfortunately, getting counter hit. Rymo will have this break. Chooses to spend it early. Tagging back into this Ahri. The time winder backing us up.
Time winder indeed. Best projectile in the game, question mark. Very well could be here. As long as Chankla finish this route, this should be at the bare minimum. Oh, we're going for the tag option here. Wants to bring in the Ekko here. I love this routing option. Got the burrito set up then. Actually did end up throwing a projectile, which made the parry not actually do anything. Not sure if intentional or not, but either way, works out in Rymo's favor. Oh, but gets that side switch option, Chankla. This should be a dead Ekko as long as we can finish our food.
Nice
there
stuff.
It is, a character apiece.
Rymo here. Going to be showing you this Ahri mirror. Of course, Rymo on that orange Ahri, but not even, hey, didn't even have enough time to get yourself situated. The round was over. Rymo is very quick with this Ahri, very comfortable. And you can tell because, you know, we're keeping her on point for this freestyle comp. Chankla, of course, comfortable with the Ahri as well, but just has a different plan with that side character, that sub character with this double down team comp. Definitely some interesting choices here.
I love the recognition too. Getting that S2 hit, being able to pick up with the Ahri S2 super as well. There's that 5M pickup here off the tumble. Switch back into the corner. Mark down with 2H2, but spends immediate break then. Bring out the Ekko assist too. No full pickup as well. Good to use it, take advantage of that double down. And kept them in the air. We tried to dodge away from that Ahri super into the warm arms of Yasuo 2H, and falling over is Ahri. Rymo down to that Ekko. Immediate break from Chancla. Not even want to give Rymo a second to play the advantage here. Oh, and now we get the hit here. Such a scary spot to be in. Not only will this Rymo give a chance to pick up, potentially even kill this character, but build a little bit more of that Fury meter now in case we go to a third round.
And we're fishing for just a stray 5M hit. Good stuff here from Chancla. Couldn't get that link into the stance in hit after. And the mix gets blocked. Some good defense. Oh my god, we blocked it all. Holy shit! Rymo! Oh my god, Rymo blocked all of that. Took out the Ahri. Will it be enough? Nice stuff. Gets another follow-up hit here to Ganyan. I don't know the exact route, but Rymo could surprise me.
Yeah, I don't think it was quite a way to kill a character of Yasuo's HP here. I love the simple setup option, then level rated for the pickup. We weren't. This is a scary spot to be in, actually. If you are Rymo, because Chancla can just find the way, and a Hasagi into the S1 super. Great reaction to the hit there, and gets that pickup then. Going into our third round of game 2. Both players here about at the same spot in that break meter. It feels like a new game as well, but Rymo getting this up here. Chasing a great throw tech from Chancla, though.
Man, great throw tech from Chancla, but Rymo also doing some good stuff. Being able to teleport around with this Ekko and mixing you up, man. It can be hard. Having the good defense, but also having the good mix. That's crazy. Chancla going to be beat up here. Rymo's so strong out here on this Ahri, bro.
They are showing us here why they are an Ahri to be feared from, if not in the Jeekly, but in 2xKO in general. Great routing option. This should be a dead Ahri in response to Chancla. Oh, but actually misses an OTG option. Even should be enough to kill. Oh, and the Ahri has a chance to escape. The great health is starting to come back here. Keep the route reliable at this point. Should be able to get a hard knockdown on to the Ekko. Baits out the S. Wake up super special. Great block in here and then jump in as well. Wake up attack was not enough. But Rymo still finding the hit as well. How did we get here at this point? Into a dead, yeah, I love that tag launcher to get that Ekko out to get some of that health back here. Dude, this is like a Rymo lead out of nowhere, Jeek.
And Chancla with some well-timed parries to try to get out of that. I was definitely impressed by that tag as well, Ganyan. But, oh my god, I'm also impressed by this air throw. Chancla looking good. Going to be able to cash out some damage here on this Ahri. Now, Ekko, of course, building up some of that gray health.
Gosh, and that great tag out option, then the kind of box Chancla back in. Had to spend that Fury immediately after getting 2H'd. But it's going to be a great parry here on that assist. Going to try to send the Ahri special super as well. Oh, another, we're seeing the parries come out right now. Both these players starting to get a bit of a feel of each other's pressure then. Kind of having that knowledge of where you actually can do this option here. Oh, and we were in the corner, so actually get a full combo of this option, but the timer's ticking down right now. I think even with this kill, I think Rymo's still ahead in health.
Yeah, you're going to have to go full aggro here and not make a single mistake. That tag super is going to be a great start, Ganyan, and Chancla gets a game on the board down on the wire, bro.
And for a second there, I was trying to think that Rymo might be able to take this and make it 2-0 here in winners finals, but Chancla answering back saying, hey, I heard you guys wanted a nice clean set that goes back and forth. Well, I'm here to help deliver. And great routing from Chancla so far. Pushing Rymo all the way to the corner. Should be able to get limit strike here as well. Full break. Already has 2 bar of meter. Immediate break back as well. Getting Ekko out there to get some of the health back.
Getting some setup time, man. Yeah, Chancla sitting there dancing around. Rymo saying, all right, batter, swing. Gets a chance to line up those hits. Goes for this burrito. Chancla tries to block it out. The low connects. The break gets spent, but this Ekko is continuing to go, man. We're holding that W key, and we're hopping over your throw. Great stuff here from Rymo.
Rymo starting to feel a little bit, I think, of the nerves of in this intense set, back and forth. Both players just absolutely swinging. Unfortunate drop here by Rymo. Finds themselves getting pushed in the corner. still a bit of a pretty big lead here then, but this is going to be likely a limit strike option here for Chancla. What will the setup be? Oh, actually we go for super tag option here as well. Oh my god, and the damage is crazy into the S1. Is it enough to kill? It is! My god, that double down damage.
Oh man, dude. Now, Rymo does have this Fury. I mean, there's a world where you do spend it. Chancla, you know, doesn't have that much HP to chew through, but doesn't get that chance to make the decision. Chancla is going to finish our food. I'm going to let Rymo get a chance to spend that break. Now, you may see an early break potentially here. Chancla going to be aggressive, already following up with this Yasuo, using that Ahri to extend our pressure, but the parry comes out. Rymo so active on this defense.
Incredibly active and incredibly strong and just knowledgeable in what Ahri's options are going to be for mix, and great parry to get through. Because they're in the corner, that S2 special will allow for a tumble into full pickup, but great bust out there from Rymo, taking Chancla through the corner. As long as he finishes this combo, this could be a dead Ahri. I don't know if we're trying to delay it. We thought the break was going to come in, but it quite didn't. And finding yourself potentially getting hit here. Oh, but a drop as well from Chancla. Gets that tag out, but unfortunately Ahri was still active and out and actually dies. Now this could be a Rymo answering back here. Defends the Fury as well from Chancla. This is Yasuo with Fury. And oh my god, this Ahri is absolutely exploding. Still get in. Let her out. Oh my god. And out of nowhere, this advantage for Chancla. But Rymo fighting back here, trying to slow the game down.
Oh man. Level 3 on the side of this Yasuo blue. He's got to get out of the hit stun and get a chance to spend it. But tagging into Ahri here, Rymo is going to try to seal it. Getting on it, it's close. I don't know, man. I'm still learning the HP. It's enough.
Almost like that wasn't enough, but at this point, yeah, I think I'm starting to just believe in the fact that if most characters will spend level 3, that damage is just usually going to be there once you get to that certain quarter. Great stuff here as well. Great route from Rymo, getting Chancla stuck in this corner here. There's that limit strike. Sets up the prepare, and great parry to the immediate 2H on that overhead option. Oh my god, Chancla, you are incredibly locked in here. And now Rymo finds himself getting cornered here as well. Just some basic lights, some basic mids, enough to get that break out. Immediate break back here. Both of our players feeling that pressure of this third round. Who gets the hit first, gets the pressure going, will be in that lead, but it's Rymo so far. There's limit strike here. Gonna get that set up then. Catches the rollout with the 5M. Oh, this is gonna hurt, Jeek.
Man, I think even when Rymo's away from you, they're still keeping you in the corner by locking the screen with that backdash, and that's how this all started. You know, we were able to get that hit to stay on top of Chancla, keeping them in the corner, locking the screen at opportune times, finishing out that combo with this Ahri. We're in a great spot on the side of Rymo. Only needs to take out this Yasuo to seal in this third game, getting 2 on the board. Getting dropped out of this one. Chancla gets a chance to follow up a hit. Now Rymo is going to play defense, but the defense is just wake up mash. Able to take out this Yasuo and sit up 2-1. Still needs one more if you're going to win this winner's finals.
Our players are coming out swinging for this winner's finals, League. I have to say, loving what I'm seeing. It really feels like whoever gets that hit without break for their opponent really kind of starts to run the game here. But we are seeing a few drops as well, kind of even the opportunity to get back in for both players then. But here we are going into game 4 then. Rymo, on set point at this point, but still has to get 2 rounds to get that. And Chancla, like you said, no slouch themselves. Definitely has the ability to do it here. Getting that hit as well. Bursting immediately too, but unfortunately gets hit by the overhead, but no full pickup though.
Oh man. Oh, both players whiffing those M normals. But it's going to be Chancla getting out, or rather, still stuck in this corner. I think Rymo and both of these players doing a good job with those dash 5Ls to kind of jail you in. That approaching normal at any point you got to be scared of. And Chancla is going to show you. Oh my lord, unfortunate stuff, man. We just need to be able to finish our food here. So Rymo gonna get a chance to breathe, but not for long. Chancla able to catch our bearings, get a second to get that tag back. Gonna go into this Ahri to finish things off.
And one unfortunate spot. Chancla originally dropping that first combo with that 3H from Yasuo, but got the hit back. End up still be able to take out the character here as well. This first round is looking all Chancla. Simple, and with the Ahri super here, And basically full break for both opponents then, so we'll have to kind of see how that comes into play going into the second round. You'll likely see another break by the third one, but where that meter will be, it'll be tough to say. But first hit going to Rymo. Keeping Chankla kind of blocked in. There's a parry bait on that too. I love the use of that JS1. Try to kind of create the sandwich as well. Should be able to get a pickup here off the OG. We actually don't, unfortunately. But it's my time.
Oh, man. I love how it was so my time that even on the trade hit, Rymo was still pressing that 5M, saying, "Boy, you think it was your turn, bro? Come on. Come on, it's my time." Nice stuff here. Rymo got this Yasuo beat up here a bit. I love that routing, how it gets you in the corner and can potentially go for the limit strike. But no, we actually saw the HP and saw the situation. Rymo cashed out for the character kill, and I love that decision.
Yeah, and like there's always, of course, a lot of value when it comes to farming yourself up that extra meter with limit strike, but a lot of times just getting the kill is so important. You know, a lot of fuses inherently outside of some of the singleton fuses don't get a lot of value when you're down one character. So great stuff here. Oh, but unfortunately was able to block. Watch the toes with that core switch. Tried to parry out something there. I love the attempt from Chankla, but this round two going to Rymo. Rymo now on set point here with that win. But immediate break from Chankla then to get that turn back here. But Rymo sending that full screen Ahri super. Great navigation around it though from Chankla.
Here in the corner, man. Oh gosh, dude. If Yasuo's hopping at me, I'm hit. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be, but this time it was gonna be the sever cross up. Chankla doing some good stuff here. Rymo gonna have to wake up on this Ekko and get a chance to get out of this pressure. Chankla getting that limit strike, getting this Ahri. Oh my god, no, dude, this combo's going on forever. Jesus Christ.
I think into the Ahri super, it could be enough to kill it. Oh, not quite though, but look at that Ekko life bar. Less than likely 10% left here. But unfortunately, find themselves getting kind of blocked in by this Yasuo Ahri team here. A great run of 5M to get started as well. No break to bust out this Yasuo. Gonna take a lot of damage here. Definitely not dead, but curious if we end up going for a limit strike option or bringing in that Ekko. Try to keep the Ahri in. Oh, great parry, but no jump overhead option. This immediate mash here. Now, if Rymo would recognize that option for Chankla to parry that projectile option on wake up. I love that adjustment here. Sending Chankla to the sky. No fear yet.
Got the burrito. The parry is the answer, but the follow-up hit comes out, so Chankla spending that fury, doesn't want to lose with that burst full, you know? And it pays off. We not only get the Ekko down, but some bonus damage here on the Ahri, some extra credit. Chankla in a great spot here. Rymo with our own fury, though, gets the chance to spend it.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary to be here because if you're Rymo, any hit will do it. But as long as we finish this route here, it should be our game. And with that, Rymo is going to take it 3-1 and find themselves in winner's side grand finals.
Man, I'm definitely a big fan of Yasuo. I got very lucky, Gagnon. I'd already mentally signed myself up for playing Yasuo before I'd seen any character movement. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be the Yasuo guy. Thank God he's broken. But here we go. So strong stuff. Jakey with a great start. Quainty, of course, we just saw do have an explosive game on this Blitzcrank Yasuo. One of our more unique teams in the bracket. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but you got to get through Jakey's double down Jinx, excuse me, if you want to get any farther in this bracket.
Absolutely. And Jakey here taking a pretty confident first character. Only about 30 seconds into the game so far, but we all saw Quainty's blitz before. Definitely no slouch. So I'm curious to see how they navigate here. Oh my god, I love that option. Actually got a full steam charge off of that. Oh my god, but you got hit. Watch these characters' health bars absolutely go down. Unfortunately, Blitz not the best at being able to combo both characters from the air due to kind of usually needing to hit that command grab down, but that health bar from Jinx is non-existent, and there's no fury to get it back here. All it takes is one simple hit, and this could be a first round go to Quainty, but we get caught by the Yasuo super assist. I love that charge trap as well. Will catch any back roll attempt too here. but Jakey, all it takes is one hit from the Blitz, and there it is! Quainty takes the first round.
That was an insane comeback Blitzcrank round, bro. That was actually gross. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. No bias. Can I say that? Out of, respectfully, Quainty, that was disgusting, dog. Now, Jakey, even in the face of that, still piloting very well, going for this mix, able to get that break as a reward, but the cross-up hop, Quainty looking good here.
I absolutely love the comfortability that we're seeing from Quainty when it comes to a lot of these setup options here. And there it is again, taking advantage of that restand option, chasing your tech into the air with these command grabs and then tagging back into Yasuo to get the pickup. This team is actually spooky if you are comfortable with freestyle. I think one of the coolest elements of this game is these characters that have access to that, but there is that Yasuo super assist. So good at picking up here, enough to get Yasuo off the board from Quainty's side, but we saw Blitzcrank in this position before. He is not that afraid when by himself. A lot of Blitz players would fall, but not Quainty. They are ready with the Boxer Blitz. We're hearing Eye of the Tiger montage playing here as they're getting their ass beat by Jakey. We can get that full pickup as well. Sets up some of the traps too. Tag assist comes in. As long as we get the K. Oh my god! And our assist almost ruined that for us. But great adjustment with the distance to bring them up here around a piece, Jeek.
Yasuo trying to KS the 80 carry out here, but we were still able to close that one out. Gonna get an early break here from the side of Jakey. Quainty definitely happy about that one, but then the combo right after means we just have to spend our own.
Oh my gosh, and that Jinx JH actually clipped the Blitz. I thought that 2H was going to connect, but great job, great comfortability so far, and I'm loving this round so far. I think a simple S2 super should do it. There it is. The wind is one with Jakey's Yasuo, and great chase. Hits that 5H starter as well. Oh, and great 2H gets the full pickup too here. I love this routing option as well. Goes for the safe, reliable option then. Catches them with the cross through on that J2 S2. And here is the basic knockdown. As long as we finish it here with the super, we are. There it is. Game going to Jakey here. And remember, y'all, we are in losers semis. So it is a 1st to 2 at this point, not 1st to 3 again until you get into top 3. So we will have to see how Quainty answers back, but they have an incredible build with this Yasuo Blitz freestyle and getting the first hit here in our game 2.
I mean, Quainty definitely feeling pretty warm here from that last win. Jakey, unfortunately, having to wait a little bit. Big shouts to Jakey. Your patience isn't lost on me, homie. So if you're watching this VOD, thank you very much. Definitely having to come in here a little cold, but despite that, was able to get this first game. So, I mean, I don't know. Jakey definitely one of our stronger players. We've been saying it all tonight. Unfortunately, down here on this loser side, but hasn't been having a hard time with it so far. Quainty proving to be a strong opponent, but some well-placed anti-air, some good stuff here from Jakey, picking up these drops, keeping the combos going, the pressure up. It's looking pretty strong here for Jakey.
Yeah, Jakey unfortunately had a drop on the tag launcher from Jinx here, but like you mentioned, just kind of kept the pressure going despite that drop opportunity here, but actually still ends up getting the kill as well, and it's just a low health Blitzcrank remaining here. Unfortunately jumps into a 2H, maybe last second decided to try to press a jump in button, but Jakey was ready, and just like that, we are on set point here for Jakey. But we've all seen him before, guys. Quainty here with this Yasuo Blitz. As long as they get that pressure started, get you caught up in those restand mixes with the grab here. The chance is there, but might not be able to get a chance. And immediate break. I love that. Got to keep that Yasuo alive. But unfortunately, because we got hit and had a chance to change into Blitz, and it's like that, it might actually be a dead Yasuo. Jakey off to an incredibly good start. It's going to have to be the Blitzcrank to keep Quainty in this.
That is so unfortunate. I think you're totally right, Gainey. I wanted to keep that Yasuo up, but if anything happens to your assist after, or if you get clipped, it takes away that ability to tag back. So Unfortunately, just not a strong round to be fighting in here. But despite that, Quainty not taking it lying down, still running up with those 5Ms on the splits, trying to fight it back. Jakey, of course, was in that combo, going for this level 1 super. Thought we were going to keep the combo going, but ended up turning it into a drop pickup instead. Jakey moves on 2-0. Great stuff on this Jinx. It's going to be Chanclatomika up against JakeyTheSnakey. And Ganyon was calling this out before. I'm stealing your thunder, Ganyon. This is actually a run back, a rematch from just last week where these players were in the same situation in losers finals. So Chanclatomika, going to see what we can do up here against Jakey. Both very strong players, but only one can come out on top.
Absolutely. Both running the double down as well, so you're going to see a lot of take advantage of that super tag here. Both characters, especially Yasuo, a incredible proprietor of taking advantage of projectile super into hold this mix. So Jakey finds himself kind of stuck in the corner here, has to deal with Chancla's pressure. I love that empty jump option. Try to leave enough of a gap to bait something out here, but watch your toes in. The 3H catches, but no full pickup off here as well. A little bit hard to get a pickup off of that for Yasuo. You can only cancel it on hit. So definitely can be a bit of a hard call out, but unfortunate drop from Jakey, but a drop opportunity, potentially enough to get a kill, but there's that break to fight it. And here is a shooter if you got him here. Oh my god, the Yasuo was exploding. Unfortunately, the Ahri's still in, so it could be comboed. Does drop out though.
Jakey doing some good stuff here on this Yasuo. Pulling that Jinx in just in case as well. Going to pull out this tag launcher. I mean, at this point, man, we're going for that reset. I love that. Trying to chase Chancla out of that air tech. Jakey didn't get that first follow-up, but I love that. You're looking for those air tech situations to try to go for a reset, try to get some more damage. Jakey closing out that first round pretty decidedly, looking pretty strong here on this Jinx Yasuo. Chancla going to have to remember what went right last week, what went wrong, and try to implement it here in this round, in this game here. You only got one chance.
Absolutely. One chance here, and just like one chance to potentially hold it out here without your Yasuo. But we've seen Chancla absolutely move it and schmove it with this Ahri, and there is a Fury to work with her as well. Gonna have to be willing to spend it here, because otherwise you are going to be down a game in this first match of the set as well. But Jakey is so ready with these 2 H's. Went for a double foot duel into getting that limit strike option, get some of that break meter back. But we see Chancla here, great chase as well, going to the skybox here, but there's that Fury, get some of that life back. This hit could be so scary. This poor, oh my god, this Jinx is getting obliterated here, but actually this Yasuo might be dead instead. I was so worried for Jinx's life, and it was actually Yasuo's that was the one on the chopping block. Oh my god, but depending on what our route's gonna be here, I think we can send it potentially into the Guvia Super. It is enough to kill! And it was so close for Chonk to be able to take it there. I wonder if they were kind of feeling the mental stack of, is a Fury gonna come out? Is it not? Wrong super. Ooh, yeah, I feel that there, Chancla. But good stuff here to Jakey. Taking that first game, but Chancla making it incredibly close there in the second round.
Yeah, Chancla having an explosive happy birthday comeback sequence with that Ahri. Jakey, oh my god, the very late active frames of that super still connecting. And that's so cool how that super works in that way, right? As long as one of those active frames connect, you get that like, whole cinematic, the whole follow-up, and all the damage. And now with that, the Ahri's down, and Chancla's just down to this Yasuo. You do have the Fury. Oh, okay, we're here, we're good, okay.
Glad we're here. The pressure is building up for our players as they're going through these sequences here. Chancla getting a pretty good route as well. Oh, but no full pickup off of that JS2. Tried to clash a projectile as well against the Jinx, but no full option to. A couple whiff buttons as well, but great tag into a pickup. Actually got that Sever 2 combo as well. Gonna get that knockdown. I doubt we're gonna spend it at this point. Shoo, if you got him here into the S1 super. first round. Oh, actually not quite dead. Well, will we get enough? It is, man. This character is broken, man.
Dude, isn't it cool?
It's sick.
Is it awesome? Minus 10 viewers. No, I'm trolling. I'm kidding. Good stuff here. Jakey chasing you down. Sever comes out. And with that break, Chankla gonna hold on to it, not spending it yet. Okay, decides to keep this Yasuo alive. Tagging into that Ahri, gonna get some of that gray health back. Jakey spending that break back.
Oh my gosh. And actually, wait, they get a full tumble? I've actually never seen the Zap projectile hit someone that high, which actually worked from the monkey getting launched from 2H. But they just tumble all the way down for a full pickup here. Jakey looked like they were so ready for that pickup. You love to see it from Jinx play this good. But a simple into the 5H follow, auto-correct, and Jakey runs into it. This is exactly what Chankla needs to get back into this game here. But the simple swap out into 2H is enough to take out that first character. Just the Ahri, and as long as we route well here, it should be a game 2 going to Jakey. Get the tag launcher into the KO, and that is 2 games for Jakey right now. 1 more to find themselves back in, potentially into that grand finals from loser side.
I mean, honestly, I'm so happy that everything has worked out in this way so far, because now I don't. At the beginning of the tournament, did I not say, you know, Jakey definitely one of the favorites to win the whole thing? So, I mean, here he is already in a very great spot to try to make it back up to that grand final spot to get a chance against Rymo. Chankla, of course, still not out of it, though. In a great spot in the start of this round. Having our break, having a perfect parry, and then actually got that H hit after on to Jakey. Unfortunately, didn't get the full combo at the start, but this Ahri pickup after looks great.
And I have to say, big props to Chankla on that situation, because honestly, once you hit the first one, the rest of them aren't hard to hit. It's on you to know how many you have parried, so you don't mash it too much and then waste the meter that you got correct in the first place then. So Chankla here, incredible stuff answering back on that Jinx super assist here, but getting himself pushed back into the corner by Jakey. Not out of it quite yet. Their team's still fully together then, but this Yasuo is so close to potentially dying now, and they get the response hit. Who will break first here, Jeek, in this first round? I think both of our players, and I think it's not going to be enough to kill. They do still spend it on the super, and it's not to kill. Oh, actually, would the S1 might be that? It is with the S2. Oh my God, I forget he gets that, man.
Ganyon, that is so crazy. Chankla just feeling safe, banking that Fury, but all 3 of us had no idea that was going to kill. The only person who knew was Jakey, saying, homie, why aren't you breaking?
But Fury apiece here. Yeah, I think both of our players are going to be willing to spend Fury if they potentially get the hit. I love calling that Ahri assist just to help kind of save the combo a little bit. You were fairly spaced out. But that was a Fury spent by Jakey, and still full break meter for Chankla.
That's crazy how one-sided that round looked into Chankla, just doming you right back, and then still keeping that break. Saying, hey, I never even needed it. Oh, man, and then finally we do spend it. And Jakey is ready with the break bait after great stuff. Nice hit here from Chankla. Still capitalizing, though. Man, it's either player's game. Every interaction is going back and forth. Chankla having the higher end right here.
Go finish your food. Get that knocked out with the S2. Gonna get that limit strike option here. And I think this could potentially be a dead Yasuo here. We route correctly here into that S1 super. Take advantage of it while you got it. There is the first dead character. Great answer to Chankla here. You know, down 2 games, but not out of it yet.
Chankla trying to feel safe here behind this wind wall. And Jakey, I like how Jakey went for a late jump there, because of course if you jump too early into that S2 wind wall, then you're in a bad spot, but Jakey actually timing it out pretty well. Doing a good job dancing around the Ahri here on this Jinx. Not the most mobile character, but still looking good on the Jinx regardless. We got a good hit here on the secondary. Recognized that it was the secondary, so didn't want to get stuck in a combo that Chankla could punish. We're dancing around in this Ahri. Man, this is the slowest the game has been so far, but still spending that Fury on the first hit.
Oh my god, and there's that Fury damage coming in full way. I'm so used to Jinx not doing a ton of damage. Definitely not going to see the Fury being spent from Chankla here. That full bar is going to be gone from Jakey at this point now. Chankla in a incredible lead here, at least in the break section then, but it is a round apiece. There's that Jinx game plan, getting set up then too. I love putting that monkey in the sky, catch any potential uptech against these projectiles coming in. Let's see here, unfortunate twitch whiff, but then no full pickup here as well. Chases the back dash then. Good dash through the good block as well from Jakey. All the Sentries is going crazy right now. Finally getting hit, no way to break out. This is a Chankla looking game right now.
Definitely a great start here for Chankla. With that break in your back pocket as well, even if Jakey does get some good hits here, you have that. Oh my lord, that's my Kai player right there, Chankla. Baiting your wake up attack. Nice stuff.
Great stuff. Great routing from Jakey so far here. Just going for limit strike. I respect that as well. And you're kind of at this point too. Getting a long combo wasn't really do a whole lot for you. There's that trap sneaking behind there as well. When will the break come out? Are we going to save it for Fury? Character in the back. We actually unfortunately dropped it here for Jakey and traps him to get the kill. Full Fury appeased, 3 bars for Jakey, 2.5 for Chankla. This is a battle of Yasuo's with Fury, a scary spot to be in for either character who gets the first hit.
Jakey having so much meter on his side of the screen, but we can't spend it yet. We're stuck in this combo. Oh, Chankla couldn't get that follow-up, but got the reset after, and that Fury is keeping Jakey alive with some of that defensive buff, but I think with all this meter on the side of Chankla, that's still going to be enough to secure our first game on the board here. So we're sitting 1-3 in losers finals. And that's one of the cool things about finals, is that because it's first to 3, it gives the opportunity for games like this for happen, for Chankla to at least get one on the board, if not start this comeback in this run back set, this run back position, both these players in losers finals as a repeat.
I love the difference so far here, but I feel like so much of that last game was all about the Fury. So we'll see how often that comes into place again. Honestly, it's such a tough thing to deal when it comes to this game. You find yourself hitting the person first, getting the first kill, and all you do is give them access to this mechanic that helps them kill you quicker. Scary spot to be in here, but some basic 5L pressure here from Chankla, keeping Jakey in that corner. But jumps themselves out here with the traps to cover as well, but there's that tag on the thing, but no full combo pickup as well. Jakey finds himself getting out of the corner here too. Tried to immediately pick up with the S1 super, but that break is going to break any further damages. Oh, 2-0, and before the wind wall could come out, the zap does connect. Empty low, great block here from Chankla.
And Chankla, nice combo here with this Ahri, being able to put her behind you and tagging in on hit. Jakey taking a lot of damage here on this Jinx, and in fact, I think with this double down is going to be going down to just our Yasuo. It's going to be a little bit of a mirror interaction here. Both Yasuo's on the screen at the same time. A lot of resources on the side of Jakey, and in fact, we're about to get that Fury soon too. There's a chance we see it this round.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance here. And there it is. I love that call out, Jeek too. Part of me is sort of thinking, is like wondering, do you save for that next game to have that advantage as it goes? But depending on how long this game goes, you're just going to give Chankla a better chance to do it. So getting that robbery, not going to spend it on the super as well. Wants to utilize every bit of that Fury they can. That last rocket does connect, but no pickup here from Jakey. But great stands 2H to call Ahri out of the air. This is a full Fury here from Chankla. I imagine they'll probably use it if they do get hit. Great navigation around, but level 3 is not going to be death, and that's going to be a dead character. Jakey taking the first round of game 4.
Oh my gosh, dude. Crazy stuff there from Jakey. I mean, you had to go for that early super, right? Chankla could have potentially went for that break there. I mean, if there's a choice of not to. Jakey, of course, saving that meter in the first place to even have the level 3 there was insane decision-making. Well, insanely good decision-making, I should say, to even put us in that spot. Chankla, despite that awesome play there from Jakey, says, hey, I'm here too. Don't forget about me. We're looking good here. We're tagging back and forth. Oh my god. Nice stuff off the rebound, using the Yasuo to pick up that Ahri projectile.
And I love this kind of deep try to play, try to clip the assist, but all we end up doing is getting clipped by the zap as well. There is the 2L from Jinx there to fight back against the wake up Yasuo option. Oh, but look at that knockdown too as well with the spike. I think going into level 3, this will definitely be enough to kill. That is a dead Yasuo. We can see if Ahri can do it, keep Chankla in this game. Oh, but fortune drop actually, not enough to kill.
What's crazy is that on chip it still almost killed. Unfortunately, an early parry there. The missile does connect, and then the zap follows up. Chankla was trying to be active on that defense, had a chance to breathe here. The break actually gets beat out by Sever, which is crazy. And Jakey with a well-placed Hasagi takes out that Ahri. Chankla down to our last character's life.
And there you have it, y'all. Jakey taking it 3-1 against Chankla. So we'll have to see if they can solidify this win against Jakey on that Jinx Yasuo. Running, of course, the Ahri and Ekko freestyle here. Let's get it, guys.
Excited to see what we got here, man. I'm still ready for our first Game 10 2xKO match. Will it be this one, Ganyan? I don't know. I don't know if you got work tomorrow, but you may got to call out. We'll see. We'll see. Rymo here. Not trying to jinx anything. Rymo here looking good. Jakey going to spend that break. Rymo getting ours back. Both the assists clashing here. That Time Winder getting deleted. That's a good way to deal with that Time Winder sometimes. Just throw your assist at it like a brick wall, right? But Rymo, deja vu. This Ahri got you comboed again in the corner.
And Rymo looking so strong here. You were not joking. We called out before, Jeek. Definitely the strongest Ahri we have here in the GXKO right now. And the control just feels so good. The routing choices here should be enough to kill. Simple 2M off the ground. Jakey here in a bit of a struggle spot right now. No break to really work with as well. But their best hope at this point is going to be just to kind of farm up some more meter. But it is my time. It is Ekko's time, I should say. And just like that, first round going to Rymo. Still has the break advantage too.
Man, always feels so good when you win the round and keep your burst and your opponent spent theirs, bro. It's green across the board, and you can spend it early and on defense like Rymo just did very comfortably, but you can't make too many mistakes out here. Jakey going to start capitalizing like we are right now. This is going to be a lot of damage dealt, and with double down, it could potentially put this Ekko in a bad spot.
Unfortunate drop there. I wonder if there's a route where it would have allowed you to do the Yasuo S2 super, potentially even into the shoe if you got him, but at least Jakey is keeping the pressure going. Rymo got some blinking life bars there as well, but this route here should be enough actually to potentially kill Jinx as long as we end it correctly here. Get the proper side switch. Oh, it absolutely is enough to kill Jinx. I think even without spending the super as well. Jinx off the board, and it's very close to being a game 1 to go into Razzle, but this is Yasuo. But watch your dome piece.
Oh, man. With that 3 meter as well. Rymo not going to be able to kill in this combo, but after this burrito, you can't get clipped. Try to go for the throw. Jakey with a good up back. Kept ourselves alive there for a moment. I love that. Trade hit on the 2L. Calls out this trap. Rymo all of a sudden pretty low HP on this Ekko. So yeah, going to go to this Ahri. Try to save some of that HP back.
Good navigation around the Jinx super tag assist. Unfortunately gets clipped, but gets clipped in the opportunity of not only a pickup for themselves, to push all the way to the corner. Great mash on the cross through by Rymo, saying none of that now, Jakey. This game is mine. Game 1 going to Rymo. Just 2 more wins in this set could do it. Make you the number 2 champion here, but it's already a good start for Jakey, depending on that first game. Immediate breakout as well.
Man, if you guys like what you see, I can't stress enough. If you claim some of those free match arena codes, it makes that little number on the bottom go up. That's the prize pool. 100% of that goes to the player. So we'd really appreciate if y'all are watching the stream can handle with that one for us. But Jakey would definitely appreciate that one, man. Of course, we went down that last game, but look how quickly we sealed things out with that Yasuo. Tagging back to this Jinx, giving her a chance to play. And I like that Jakey feels comfortable with the Jinx against Ahri. Good stuff. We're building up that meter. We're tagging back and forth. We're taking turns with our characters with great ease out here. Jakey putting Rymo down in a very quick round. My gosh, Ganyon.
Ooh, and we're even getting the double rockets red flight. Even if the second one doesn't combo, while there are some spacings where it does, usually the chip damage will be enough to damn near take it too. So great stuff to Jakey here, picking up that option here. I'm imagining we're going to be breaking probably as soon as we get out. Actually, we're going to let this full combo rock. Not want to spin right away. Great wake up S attack here. Immediate response back from Jakey with the break, but calls out the super assist here with the, super tag, I should say, with that Jinx laser here. But there is a whiffed Yasuo J2H. Gonna get put to the corner here. Burrito time. What is your order? They had the hit, but actually got out and fought out, and then immediately hated the break too. Oh my god. This could not have gone any better for Jakey here.
I got to give it to our players. Between Chankla, Jakey, Zex from earlier, we got some really good burst baits, break baits from all of our casts tonight here in this top 8. Jakey, no exclusion to that. With this level 3, is going to be able to seal game 2 against Rymo. Great stuff, man. Coming from that loser side, getting any games out here surely is followed by a sigh of relief. Rymo probably repositioning your seat a bit, saying, okay, hold on. What went different that game compared to the first one? And what adjustments do I have to make, big or small?
Absolutely here, but going into our game 3 right now. Start is looking all Rymo here. Jakey kind of like really good at kind of building the space initially then, but at some point you kind of have to go in. Have to try to send that Yasuo to do something, and there's another response as well. It says, hey, just because you can bait burst doesn't mean I can't too. And there is the burrito, actually gets clipped by the wake up attack. And from what I've kind of heard with this burrito mix option, that it should cover everything, but who needs the coverage if you get the hit? And this life bar looking incredibly small for Jakey. A pretty quick first round here going Rymo's way.
I wish I'd paid more attention to the time, Ganyon, because I wonder if that round was any quicker or any compared to how quick Jakey's rounds were in that game too. I mean, I feel like all over tonight we've been taking turns and beating each other's ass. I feel it's like, it's a very one-sided rounds on each side. Nice push block here. The Hasagi makes it safe after, and in fact, with that hit, you get an awesome follow-up combo and a trap setup.
Great trap setup here, and I have to say that the control that Jakey has of not only running this Jinx then, but being willing to tag out of Jinx as soon as someone kind of makes their way to her, as long as that assist is still on the screen, you can use that tag option then to kind of adjust it there. Yeah, Jinx might get hit up a little bit then, but they're going to get some of that health back being in that secondary spot. Oh, unfortunate reset here, and Jakey's, unfortunate for Jakey, but actually gets the hit back. Oh, and Rymo's probably going to be kicking themselves for that one here, but great jump block cancel here to beat out the wake up attack. Basic pickup as well. This might be a round answering back from Jakey, but this is Rymo's Ahri. If he can get access to that Fury and potentially be willing to spend it, that could be some dead characters, but a lot of respect being given to both sides here. Ooh. Great mash out, but immediate break back from Jakey.
Yeah, to be honest, Jakey probably had to spend that break there, because otherwise Rymo was going to go for a limit strike and build up the Fury early. But I mean, that was in hindsight. We're getting the Fury anyways off of this next combo. This Jinx is taking a lot of HP, while Rymo, the level 3 comes out. Did we press?
It was a 2L. We'll see if the recoveries in time. But actually a 5L ended up still coming out. So they had a few normals kind of dialed in the back. I think had they stopped after that 2L, they might have actually baited it out. Well, unfortunate here, at least for Rymo's sake. But we get the answer back now. A round apiece for our players then. But first hit of round 3 is going to Rymo's Ekko. Great route option. You're going to get that limit strike. Set up the projectile. Push him out with the zap. Actually gets a pickup as well. Oh, but no bait on the burst.
Oh man, nice 2H. Jakey trying to press out of that jump situation. We all want to, but Rymo showing you can't always. We're building up that break, and we spend it right away. Could have threatened that rewind, but no, we hit the assist character. The Jinx went for the parry. Rymo was able to extend the combo further. If we can route through this perfectly, can we cancel the level 3 and finish our food and take out Jakey? We do!
Rymo's Ahri is crazy. I like it. Really strong routing. Great, and the 2 SKO. They said the thing, Jake. They said the thing. But I have to say, the routing decisions, the recognitions of getting these hits, making the choices, checking that meter here, definitely some of the best Ahri play I have seen in this game so far.
I mean, dude, was it the first round we were talking about Ahri, man? Oh no, unfortunate whiff parry there. Rymo feeling themselves a little too much on defense. Went for the, oh my god, we just showed you a lot of defensive answers there, huh? Just went through the whole rotisserie of defensive RPS. We're on the Ekko. We're live here for a moment, but tagging back into that Yasuo, we're getting the break.
Getting the break, getting themselves out as well. Gonna be both working through here. Unfortunately, Dizura actually kicked up the trap, which ended up clipping Rymo on the way in. But just that jump over here, oh my god, I have no idea what side Rymo's on at this point. There's so many characters on the screen. They get themselves getting caught back in, but the double overheads up the hit. Oh, and Yasuo was called as well. This could very well be a dead Yasuo. I think if we route correctly, right there. And it is a dead Yasuo indeed. And look at the damage on this Jinx as well. What a big situation to be in here. But if we can live long enough, Fury is slowly building up for Jakey. Has to kind of pull that space. When will we call in the Yasuo stasis? Great job by Rymo, not overcommitting here, getting clipped. And level 3 should have to do it. It is first round here and puts Rymo on tournament points.
Oh my lord. Guys, don't go look, don't do exclamation point bracket and go look at Rymo's seating right now. Whatever you do, anything but that. That is insane, man. Awesome stuff out here. Now it's not over yet. It is tournament point, but it's not over yet. Jakey out here showing us some awesome stuff. We've been seeing it all night tonight. Players taking turns back and forth, having those explosive rounds. Right now, Jakey is doing it right back to you, having a lot of damage here onto this Ahri. And Rymo pretty stubborn, staying on the Ahri. Spends the break to try to pull the Ekko in, but by then, Jakey's ready for the break.
Yeah, great bait by Jakey here. Doesn't have to commit it then too. Still full life bars here as well. And it's going to be a dead Ekko. At this point, Rymo just kind of has to play for the next round, do their best to live, and try to farm out what Fury they can. Great pickup from Jakey here. Gets that kill, and a damn near perfect here going into the third round. Jakey saying, I'm not out of this yet. But like we said before, this is Rymo here. All they need is to take 2 more life bars, and this will be their tournament. But Jakey has something to say about that. Someone pitch winning. Oh, what a pickup off the charge monkey into another regular one here. No option, but it actually whiffed on the down S2. Oh my god. I guess that happened before here as well. Our players are tagging in and out here. At this point, it feels like a 2v2 in the mid lane.
Oh, hell yeah. We're rotating lanes out here. My Ori won't leave bot lane, so I guess I gotta go farm mid. That's what we're doing out here. Nice stuff, man. Jakey also having that break just in case, but probably not even gonna need it here. That Fury defense keeping Rymo's Ahri alive, but for long?
I don't think this is going to connect for any kind of damage, but we'll give some mini projectile options here as well. Great utilization of that trap then, but the fear meter is basically gone. I don't think but we unfortunately got the drop enough to kill. But this is pretty much looking like it's going to be a J game. Super should be able to clip. It is coming to my waking arms here. And Jakey taking us to game 5. Jeek, the game 10 dream lives on here. Jakey answering back. If they can win this next game, we will get that bracket reset.
I'm going to keep it a million. If this game 10 happens, we aren't beating these pre-rolls, y'all. So take that as you will. We'll make it work regardless. Great retreating guard here from Rymo. Trying to get some distance back from that minigun. A great chance to use that retreating guard is in that exact situation. Jakey, despite that, getting a limit strike, building up that meter, going for the throw, spending our break to keep the whiff safe, but Rymo is ready with the bait.
God, these, I have to say, folks are so good. I get a lot of my break baits based on just jump canceling then. The amount of tag baits I've seen tonight has been super, super inspiring there. Great stuff by all of our players here. Running it well. Unfortunate, we all can get hit by that Yasuo cross through here. No matter how much we say we're going to block it, we're going to parry it here. Oh, I love that empty jump up, letting the trap cover any of our options here. They kind of getting that full screen game going here. Unfortunate, Yasuo got clipped. Not going to be able to tag him in here off of that super tag. Great parry on the rocket in. We got to be careful, though. We swing a normal into that trap. Could get hit here, but it is gone. Good jump over on that J2H. Responding with the super. That's a dead Ahri.
Oh, my lord. Rymo committed the sin of trying to keep his damn turn. And Jakey said, nope, there's a gap, and I got 3 meter, and this is a 1-button super, homie. Well, it's a 2-button super, but no motion input. Nice stuff there from Jakey, putting us on reset point, guys. You can't count out the snake quite yet.
Indeed, you cannot hear. And there is that wall. It's like, what do you do? How do you approach? This tornado stops all projectiles from coming through while Jace gets to set up whatever she wants. But Jakey finds himself on defense here. It is absolutely... Oh, and honestly, one of the first kind of throws I've seen here, utilizing in that mid-pressure sequences with Ahri covering. Gonna get that option with the Darius up here too. Decides to go low. Great block on the roll through here as well from Ekko. Oh, but there it is again. I have to say, Rymo is so good at baiting these breaks here.
Man, it's been very consistently strong from Rymo. Awesome stuff at taking advantage of your opponent using those defensive mechanics, getting that cross up, getting that assist follow-up. And Rymo only needs one more combo in this Jinx to win the tournament.
Not quite here. Actually going to round 3 then. So game 5.
That's
round
right.
3 on still on the first side here.
What if?
Well,
Wouldn't it be funny
feeling
if?
it, man. But if, though, imagine. I know Jakey's definitely imagining. He wishes he didn't have the break there here, but now it's going to be break advantage for Jakey, but still pretty far off. It sounds like it's going to take a lot of damage before that even becomes an option here. At this point, I have to imagine Jakey might send that for getting that Fury option. Then even zoners feel like juggernauts when they have Fury online. Oh, but unfortunate whiff. Nothing connects, and the simple 2L to get started. This is now Jakey's time. Jakey's pressure here. Gonna like to get a strike knockdown. There's that break meter being full. So full. 2H to catch the jump over then. Jakey level 1 here. But Fury isn't too far away. If Rymo can get a limit strike, they will have access to that Fury for Ekko.
Nice. Oh my god, those blocks were insane here from Rymo. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And we're so used to double overheads from the Yasuo. Getting a simple overhead into dropping into that low. Gotta say, Rymo's defense here, bringing them so far, and probably why they were in Winner's Grand at this point here. But JakeyTheSnakey, incredibly potent in their offense when it's going. There's that Fury pop. Great chase on 2. Dash cancels the option as well, keeping the pressure going. Not trying to let Jakey get out, but the matchups we have to do it here. As long as we finish this combo, this should be enough to reset that bracket. Keep the game 10 dream alive. Shoot him if you got him. Into the level 3. And actually dropped. No way. Oh my god. Rymo has a chance to take this here. Still a big advantage for Jakey, but it is break. The 2H whiffs and for the quick follow combo as well. Rymo runs up just to send it, and that is a bracket reset. Gives us the chance here for Jakey to take the whole damn thing. Rymo's first set lost as well. Both of our players having to hold at least 1 L in bracket here. And this was very, very close now from winner semis to this point. We are seeing it go the distance. I think it can go it again, Jeek.
Oh man, I'm still updating the overlay, guys. Oh my lord. Okay. Holy moly. Okay. Well, grand final reset. The game 10 dream may be real. Buckle up, y'all. Rymo, in the face of that one, said, hold up. Looking pretty good on this Ekko. Jakey spending that break. Rymo spending it right back. I think both players having interesting things to show us on all of their characters, especially in conjunction with each other. but both playing also at their peak level, man. It's hard to tell who's going to come out on top, but Jakey, with a really good happy birthday sequence, takes out that point. This Ekko already chunked away. Or the Ahri, excuse me.
Yeah. And you're right, Jake. This Ahri is absolutely bleeding. No reliable way to get any of that gray health back with no Fury here. Oh, unfortunately, just not going to Limit Strike to build up some of that extra meter. And the Jinx rocket should be enough to pick it up and take this first round here. Shoot him if you got him here. Jakey already off to a pretty strong start here going into this reset. I know Rymo's feeling ready here. Backs off. Let's Jakey send out that Yasuo. Clip him a little bit here, but that's the beauty of it, guys, too. Don't be too afraid about sending those assists out there, trying to help clip out. They can get a lot of that regen in the back here. Oh, great. I guess that's the 3H for Ekko as well to do the overhead option then, but there is that pickup with the zap here. Oh, unfortunate drop on that combo here, but Jakey sent it in the assist. To pick it up here. Oh my god. And poor Ekko just had to watch his girl Ahri get beat in the sky. Nothing he could do to challenge as well. Jakey here controlling space so well with these traps. There is that rockets as well. Oh, the zap on the pickup then. And the tag response again. Our players have been so dialed in on these baits tonight.
It's been so, at this point, it may just be optimal to just not spend it, dude. Just keep it for Fury and just I don't know, and just pray, because spending it early, which is a decent strategy enough, it has not been great against these players who are looking for it, fishing for it, trying to tag back to that Yasuo, possibly maybe meant a different super there. Potentially Rymo gets a chance to play, but shoot him if you got him. Jakey is going to finish out this first game of the reset.
Momentum might be kind of swinging now in Jakey's favor. The confidence of their sequences working out a lot better. The amount of break baits we've seen so far in this set too. Rymo obviously was here in grand finals for a reason, so I'm definitely still believing in that strong game 10 chance, but great call out so far here by Jakey, getting that great knockdown sequence then. Gonna charge up that monkey as well here too. He's gonna spend a little bit of that zap meter there. No full pickup as well, but gonna get that limit strike option. I love that there. Get that meter built up here, but break heavy spent by Rymo already. Oh, great dash blocking so far. Working around all of these options that are here for Jakey. Rymo not able to burst it, but shoot if you got him here. Super tag still exists for the mix, and the double overhead. As long as you finish this route here as well, this should be a dead Ekko.
Still only needs one more hit. Oh, unfortunately for Jakey, Rymo was able to tag into this Ahri to keep that Ekko alive. I mean, at what cost, right? Such a low HP, and at this point, as long as Jakey makes sure we finish our food here, then we're going to take out that Ahri regardless. Rymo on this Ekko does have a decent amount of meter to play with, but so much HP to chew through, it's not looking great.
Absolutely, and that charge 5H into that tag launcher to finish it up here. Rymo has such a long mountain to climb, but this is Ekko, an incredibly strong character and super potent in the game right now. There are the blocks here, but it's so damn near impossible to block out that full sequence, because you have to consider, you have to not only parry the options coming from the super, you have to parry the weird timing strikes that are going to come through from the Yasuo as he's right next to you there. But Jakey here looking so in control so far. Rymo has not been able to find the same footing that they found in their earlier game wins. But here's a great start right now. Unfortunate that Jinx does fall out here, but Ekko still bringing this full combo. Does drop, unfortunately, on the Yasuo, giving Jakey a chance to tag out here. Try to bait at that break.
Using that minigun. Oh, my lord. Unfortunately, didn't get the whole happy birthday, but you'll take this combo enough. The wake-up attack, eating out that trap. Jakey tried to go for a fishbones. Had to spend the break after we got counter hit. Rymo's so quick on this Ekko, just as fast as we are on the Ahri. Oh my gosh, and speaking of, we're 2x KOing out here, Ganyon, potentially.
Not quite enough, then no double down to DHC in. I probably wouldn't be willing to spend that break as well. Might have to say 0-7 to Ahri here. We are trying to save that meter to get that big advantage going through. Now, obviously, if we get hit, we want to spend it. And there is that J2H that side switch back hitbox. You love to see it. Great recognition from Rymo. Not kind of getting that frustrated of like, oh, if I just get the hit, I'll win. Let me spend the break. Like, no, hold that resource because you have a big advantage going into it here. Getting hit by Jakey. Probably going to be coming in pretty soon, maybe to save the team. Does not opt to spend it as well. We already get hit though. Oh, but unfortunate here. The space that came from Jinx's pressure actually baits out the break in itself.
Being active with those fish bones, with those assist calls, definitely both players. You know, we haven't really talked about it much tonight. You know, outside of like the the obvious hits in the swaps, but these players have not ever been letting that cooldown sit for too long. Always pulling in our assists at great times. Because if you pull them in at bad times, I mean, these players have been showing you how willing they are to happy birthday your ass. So you got to be careful. Great stuff, Jakey. Finishing off game 2 with that J2H. And, oh my lord, you know, after a very close reset, Jakey got all the information we need, apparently, unless Rymo has some extra tricks up our sleeve.
Yeah, and just before while we were definitely praying for that game 10, let the silver scrapes rain. But I have to say here, Jakey, it's looking like all Jakey here in this second set. I'm not sure what they kind of figured out, what the hint ended up being. And a lot of it might be coming from some of these burst baits, but at least Rymo getting an opportunity to keep that pressure going here. And this is a great place to start right now. Fighting back here, you would have to reverse sweep now to take this tournament, take the Jeekly KO number 2 here, and a great start as well, but unfortunate with the angle that hit. It actually whiffed the super, and unfortunate it kind of got hit. This Ekko is getting hit in the back, but actually rolls out here, will not die. Super lucky as well, and allowing you to keep the sequence going here. Keep that Ekko getting the health back as well. But this Ahri is bleeding right now. Actually, I think it's gonna be a dead Ekko, Jeek, and even Ahri too. Oh my god! And we are on tournament point for Jakey.
Man, Jakey taking us on the speed run right now. I mean, awesome stuff here from Jakey. If you're just watching this round, man, let me remind you how crazy Rymo has been playing all day today. Flattening everyone in their path, sitting up on the winner's side of the bracket. But we called it from the beginning, man. Jakey, one of our strongest competitors. No surprise that they're here, about to win the whole tournament from the loser side. Rymo does have this break, decides to hold on to it, tries to get out of this Oki the old-fashioned way, but Jakey is going to make this Ekko pay. The Fury is locked and loaded. We'll see if Rymo gets a chance to use it here.
And I love that setup from Jakey there, taking advantage of that monkey getting you covered, whiffing a throw in their face, baiting them for either a throw tech or a mash option then, and the monkey picks it up for you here. Definitely some sneaky tomfoolery from it there. There is that break, trying to keep Ahri out then, trying to get Rymo to crack to spend the Fury. Here it is here. But you have to be careful if you were Jakey. It would take the perfect hit to be able to get full pickup then. As long as we finish our food here, this should be a Jakey win. And into level 3 it is. And just like that, Jakey clawing it back from loser's side after a close 2-1 loss to Rymo and winners. Fights it back, resets the bracket, and 3-0s here. GG's to both our players, and a big W to JakeyTheSnakey there, rocking that Jinx Yasuo team comp. You love to see it.
We run 2XO brackets every Sunday. Would love to have you enter them. We'll see you next time at 8 p.m. EST. If you're interested in Guilty Gear Strive, we run events for those too. Learn more about those in the Discord. Outside of that, you have a great weekend. Peace out, y'all.